Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever D&D campaign. And yes, we can laugh about it because we all think it's extremely weird, but we're here, 6 Danish people talking English, and this is the first session ever. And I'm not alone, because that would be weird. I'm with these lovely people.
Hey!
And let's just do a quick round of awkwardly introducing ourselves to the camera that we can see. Emil, why don't you go first?
Well, my name is Emil, and I'm going to be playing a character whose real name is Jim Bell Grimdale. He's a half-orc bard, but he prefers to go by the name of Gonk.
Gonk. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Hello, my name is Julian, and I will be playing a Barsoon, the Tiefling Wizard, level 1. And
feels bad because he will be level 1 the entire campaign. It's extremely
That's your
unfortunate.
name now, you know.
that's my name now. Can't wait to start.
Fun level 1. Colin?
Well, my name is Frederick. I'm playing a dwarven monk. I'm level 8. I'm level 1 as well. His name is Kevin Riddlewood. Yes.
And I will be playing Dominic Grimdale, also better known as Dom. He's a half-orc fighter, and surprisingly, I'm also level 1.
And what is your name?
Dominic.
What is your name?
Real
Oh shit! Yeah, no, yeah. I'm Marcus.
You can swear, it's okay.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
my real name is. Thank you very much. My real name is Marcus.
And the last one here, my name is Mikkel. I'm going to play a satyr called Sieg Quenyor, and he is a sorcerer of wild magic.
Out of Dungeon Master curiosity, how do you know what your last name is?
How do I know it?
Because I deleted your last name
Well,
in
then,
D&D.
well I'm just Sieg then. Maybe I'll find the last thing somehow.
Alright, spoilers.
The wild magic is working already.
I just had it. I don't know.
you rolled a natural one.
Oh, wow.
You got a last name.
Yes.
You remember a color. It's your last name.
So that is the group of people we are. We are gonna have a ton of fun, I hope. And if you're sitting out there watching and thinking this is not the rule that I would play it like, we have small changes, and I'm not gonna go over all of them. But there are certain things that we prefer doing differently, and that's just the way it is. So without further ado, let's start the campaign that currently has no name. Deep in the forests of the Am region, hidden away from the busy trade routes and bustling city squares, stands an oak. A tall blood oak which can be seen from miles away and which for many years has been the centerpiece of the village that has grown around it. The village is called Little Oak and has been here since the day the tree was planted over 200 years ago. It was planted by druids who wanted to spread the word that the god Sylvanus was one to be worshipped by any and all who found the tree beautiful, because if you like the looks of nature and if it brings you joy, so would Sylvanus. The druids have since passed, and so has most of the Sylvanus acolytes in the area, but the tree still remains. And while the people of Little Oak now, for the most part, worship other gods, the tree still stands as a memory and reminder of those who founded the town and gave birth to one of few and soulsome, joyful oases in the otherwise busy region. We find ourselves in the middle of town. It's early morning, but all the citizens are wide awake, and the quiet town square that normally wouldn't feel its first footsteps of the day for yet another couple of hours is filled with people preparing for tonight's festivities, the Little Oak Summerfest.
Yay!
Yes.
Nice.
And that's the intro, not at all written off of paper, but that's what I wrote. And we have Little Oak. I can put it on the screen, which I will, so you guys can see it as well, and you can download it in the commands, I assume. We will have that fixed by the time this video
That's
comes out.
something you'll handle.
I will fix that, don't worry about it. We find ourselves in the middle of town. Everyone are down by, if you look at the map, Area 1. Down by the town square. It's early morning. All of you have been forced out of bed by your parents. You are doing everything from putting the dishes up, you're putting up tables, you're putting up, not really chairs, but I would say benches, more likely, long benches, and working together with the rest of the town to make this city square look as pretty as can be. While doing so, all of you also have various other tasks that you are maybe asked to do, or that you're doing voluntarily. And as the early morning comes to a close, you start spreading out into smaller groups to prepare what it would be that you have decided to do as your prep for the campaign. And we start over by number 6, the house of the Riddlewood family.
That's I. Yes.
And
Well, I think it's very early, I must say, but well, I'm used to it ever since I got home. That my father really wants me to wake up like earlier than the sun.
Fergus is the father of this young guy, Kevit. And Kevit,
Yeah,
do you have the plates ready?
yeah, some of them. I just need. I need 2 of them. Like the.
Didn't I ask you to have all of them ready for today?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Belinda, when will our son learn to have things done by the time that I need him to have them done by?
Well, they'll be ready for the festivities tonight, won't they?
Sounds good. And as you are having a very delightful morning conversation with your father in the house, your younger brother, Grom,
Yeah.
comes in and goes, Dad, I know we have to work, but can I go play instead?
Can I join them?
And nice as your mother is, she goes, of course you can come. I'm sure your brother will handle all the work that you would be able to do. And it's 1 second later, Gom is already sprinted out the building.
Grom, you owe me. You owe me twice now.
Okay, bye! Door closes behind him.
So Dad, when does he start going down to the shop?
When did you start working?
Well,
Exactly. Still a couple more years.
well, fair enough. Let's do it. Yeah.
You
I
start
go down.
working on your plates for the serving for the food tonight. For those you guys who don't know, Fergus Redwood is the town carpenter. He is very skilled at doing so. He is a dwarf as well, and usually seen in the city with a ladder over his shoulder, because as you might know, a dwarf fixing 2-story buildings is not always an easy task when you're not as tall as most other people. So that's him. Then we hop over to the second number on your screen, which is the local tavern. And out in the backyard, there's a young and strong half-orc named Dominic. And what are you up to, Dominic?
Yes, I'm also a little bit tired. I came home a few days ago from the Well, actually, I think it's been more than a few days ago I came home from the military academy, but I'm looking for my wooden swords. I thought I'd put them in the shed for today's event. Wanted to take care of the young people coming in, children, and teaching them a bit of fighting.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So you head over to the shed, you pick up your swords, and
Yes, I do.
and prepare everything
Start preparing it now.
for the festivities.
Yeah, I also think I remember I promised my dad to help him with some of the brewing, not the brewing, but the service.
The service.
The
Service
service-
won't be till later.
No, exactly.
So
So
don't
I will
worry.
be teaching the kids to stab each other.
Yes, that sounds very responsible.
Yes.
Yeah, that is very.
That's what we learn as young people.
Incredibly responsible.
Yeah. Do we
Um,
have any morning beer?
I don't think so. Maybe. But either way, your dear dad Benton comes out in the backyard, and he's very delighted to see you caring to educate. Because I don't feel like Dom has necessarily always been a person that cared to help.
No, well,
Maybe the military did something to you.
I mean, I like to prove myself, and sometimes when I was younger, I got in a bit of trouble. But yeah, I'm learning.
Benton comes out and goes, Dom, why don't you hand me one of those swords?
You think it's a good idea for you to start swinging around a sword?
Don't you think your dad can handle a sword as well as his son?
Sure, as long as you handle it better than a lute. Sir!
You see,
I'm sorry.
You see Benton take the sword in hand. It's a rather small sword. It's made for children, and it's wooden. And he goes, "How about a skirmish?"
Now? Are you sure you're up for that?
Doesn't
Father?
seem like you're too busy anyway.
You're on.
And as you guys start fighting one another
Yeah.
in the backyard, you're getting noisy. You're having a good time. You're having fun, and imagine the camera panning up to the lonely window upstairs, where a very, very creative mind sits and is desperately trying to write a song for tonight, but is constantly interrupted by noises of people trying to use their big muscles to show who's cooler than the other.
Gotcha, Dad!
Well, I stick my head out the window and yell at them. Dom! Dad! Could you please keep it down? I'm trying to write some art!
I didn't think you'd be up this early, brother.
I didn't think you'd be on
He's really that age, isn't he? Well, you know,
Can you keep it down?
can't you help out with something instead of...
Maybe we give your brother some space. He is, after all, the creative one in the family.
Right, he is the artist, yeah. And he's proper talented, you know. All right, we'll try to be a bit more quiet. Gonk.
Thanks!
Gonk goes back to his room,
What is that?
starts, or continues, I should say, writing or working on his masterpiece.
Big art.
Big heart.
Why can't I call him Jimble anymore?
Some questions I'll have to ask your mother. Ask your mother.
All right.
So the hot potato.
I just don't understand, you know, it's weird sometimes.
The discussion continues between the two of you, and as we fly the camera further across the city, we make our way out to the east side of town, down to number 10, where we slowly pan our way through what is a little door frame into a small shop that houses all different kinds of items, some of which seem ordinary but might not be, and some of which, for the unadventurous eye, would be things he or she had never seen before. And here is a young tiefling packing up things, maybe getting ready for the night.
Yes, I'm looking around to see if I can find the scrolls that I'm going to be using for the festival today. I will be trying to create this little wizard, small magic school for the young ones as well, trying to to teach them a little bit about magic. See if maybe there are some of the kids in the village who would like to do that. So I have some scrolls, and I'm looking for the ones that are of shape water, and also dancing lights and mending.
So you took all the spells that don't do damage. I like that.
Check this. It has to be very, very safe. Fireball. We are in a forest.
We are in a forest, so that is very right.
So I take those, and I look for Zephyr, my father. He is.
You don't have to walk about long. He is coming into the store as you go around.
Hi, Father. How's everything going?
It's good. It's good. I hope you're ready for tonight, and given the fact that it's the first time you are in charge of the show.
Exactly, should be. I'm looking very much forward to it. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to create my own kind of setup.
It was always meant to be your turn at some point, and I'm glad that it is now.
So what are you bringing? Are you selling some of all these magical items?
What am I bringing?
Yeah. Or are you taking a break this year?
No, I'm just happy to pass the stick on to someone I believe to be of the skill needed.
I feel very honored, Father.
And responsibility needed.
I will do what I can to live up to your expectations. I know it's not always been easy, but these spells that I've chosen should be very, very safe, and nothing like last year should ever happen.
I'm glad to hear. Let's forget about last year.
Yes.
Meteor shower.
Military Academy.
I take the scrolls and I try to walk down to this village center.
Yeah.
See you, Father.
See you later, son. Looking forward to the show.
Yeah, wish me luck.
You don't need. Rely on your training. As we fly out the building again, the camera goes further east into the woods, where a group of local druids, alongside the adopted satyr, are roaming the forest looking for various edibles for tonight's dinner.
Kind of edibles.
Oh, look at that dog!
Can you eat this dog?
Beautiful thing.
Well, sure, we're walking through the woods. We're trying to do something. I'm really not very much into these things as being a druid, but being part of a druid society, I have to. It's more like a feel of need that I have to go out into, because I love the woods, feel home, but I really like doing something else instead of this, I must say. But I'm doing it because they said I should. And I've learned a lot, but I feel like I should do something else by now. Yeah, so just, I found some mushrooms though. Excited about that one. Yeah.
Which you're planning on eating tonight.
Maybe me, but also with some friends, I don't know. People can join in if they want to.
Interesting. You
I know the forest pretty well.
You know the forest, and your quote-unquote parents know the forest pretty well as well. And you obviously helping them, finding various things, and you do manage to do so, but please make a nature check.
Oh, first roll.
D1.
On the way.
And a nature check. Let's do this. Sorry. Nature. Okay.
Vertical.
That's actually an 18.
18. You spend quite a bit of the day in the forest. You don't just need 5 mushrooms and 2 carrots. You need a lot of food
Or you need it for the entire
for the whole city. Maybe you're providing like 50% of the salads that aren't cabbages and potatoes. Yeah, you're providing the exotic stuff.
Yes, like chestnuts.
And or chestnuts, and you succeed in finding those. Yes. Not too big of a hassle. It's a rather simple process. You know the forest. You know where the different mushrooms and whatnot grow, and you succeed in finding them. Yes. We let me just do this real quick.
It wasn't a group of druids.
That's fun.
Yeah. Because druid.
He died.
Or did he now?
Because
Don't say that. Don't say that.
He lived on.
He did very much die.
He was a scorched body
Well,
at the end.
some of you.
We fast forward to later in the day.
Yep.
Kids have been taught how to fight. Kids have seen magic shows and maybe tried out some different scrolls. And a feast is now upon us.
Oh yeah.
And
Look at those
let me
plates.
just
Oh
really
my God.
quickly do this. I have to
made
find
the
it.
plates.
I'll get better at this as the campaign moves on. But we can do that, and then we can go over here, and then we can do this instead. And then I can do fighting.
I made the fighting.
You made the fighting.
I made the fighting.
I'm
Good
gonna
job.
join in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join in later. You know.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
Oh.
Can you read any of this?
I made.
That's Danish for stop hacking.
I helped carry the beer.
Oh,
The mead.
that's why there weren't any.
Yes.
Did you drink all the mead?
No.
How can you drink mead?
I just had a breakfast beer. That's it.
Breakfast beer.
After I sparred with my dad.
was like a shaker.
Last time I participated in this. Oh, that's
beautiful.
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
Oh my god.
Was it because it got scorched last
You guys
year?
can't see it, but I will put it up on screen for you to see as well. I guess we can actually do. We'll get better at this as we move along. We can do this, and you guys can all see, I assume, right? Yes. You can all see the festival, or at least the layout of it on screen. Here we go. The square has now been converted, so to say, into a place of joy, happiness, and laughter. Everyone is coming in, sitting down, and fortunately for you, it's not a family sitting together. If you want to sit with your friends, you're more than welcome to do so. So I'm just, as a DM, taking for granted that the 5 of you have opted to sit around the table together.
Guys,
It's a pint.
You know, I was in the forest earlier. I found something awesome. I think it's better than last time. Oh, you're kidding? Yeah.
Blood.
You remember that time you threw up like crazy much? I think it got some
I actually don't remember.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you told me about it several
That was
times.
a crazy
That
time.
was so nice.
That was before.
That was.
So I was thinking about maybe we should do it again. Like as a
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Well,
If you do it, I'll do it.
it might just be like regular mushrooms.
I feel like I'm supposed.
I'm up for.
Can you control your magic though? If you stop.
I don't think I'm using magic right now.
Okay,
I know.
let's
So
just.
thank you for bringing it up. By
Just
the
want to
way.
make sure that we
I'm
don't
not using
burn
magic right now.
anything
Okay,
down.
but it's just.
Nothing had happened.
If we're
like-
talking about controlling magic,
Yeah.
Basun.
Well, I mean,
How's the house, by the way?
the house is fine. I fixed everything. You know, I've been practicing my mending, so
You know, my father told me about the roof.
yeah. I mean, I have to practice.
I could just do
contrary
it.
to you.
Yeah.
As you guys continue to have discussions, you're suddenly interrupted in speak by the sound of I should have prepared a voice effect for this, but
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just
And the-
slightly give Jim Gonk some mushrooms, like
Jim Gong.
Jim Gonk.
you're giving gonk mushrooms.
Gonks. Yeah.
Okay. As you look up to the southern part, which is that direction of the town square, a small figure, which you immediately recognize as the local mayor, Mr. Bernard Filbert Whitethorn, takes to the stage with his small stool down, stands up on it. He is a halfling after all, not the tallest guy in the world. In order to be seen by the entire square, it does require
Look at
that,
Billy.
that there is at least a little calm and a little quiet. He stands up on the chair and let me just. That's fine.
Yep.
Dear friends, no, dear family of Little Oak. He takes a paper up. He has prepared a speech. He always holds very long. It is once again my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the annual Little Oak Summerfest. Cheers! Just like the rest of you can already smell the roasted pig. Thank you, Benton. Waves down to Benton, and you notice Benton down by the over there. You can see 2 pigs on the grill. He goes just like not really much of a sound, just more of a grunt back in his direction. So I will keep my speech short. And that's when all the viewers died. Because their ears started.
I'm sorry.
Now we've tested whether the mics can handle that. Great, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Usually, as you know, I would write a poem and read it to the tree, but after various feedback and in hope of a good year to come, I've decided to do things differently this year. Yesterday, while helping with preparation for the evening, I sat down and I looked at the tree and I realized something. We...
Drink every time he says we.
Quiet! Young Riddlewood, thank you. We, the citizens of Little Oak, aren't just citizens of the city. No, we are Little Oak. We all represent branches, roots, and leaves of this mighty tree. Oswin points down at Oswin Bright. Without your weeds and without your flour, how would we have bread?
Oh, we.
Rylan, without your cows, how would we have milk? And dear Benton, without your tavern, how would our guests have a place to stay and drink in the evening? And Zephyr, without your artifacts, how would we have artifacts? Yes. So you see, we all function as one big unit, each representing our own branch of what is one big family, and in turn, one big tree. And so to you, tree, I say, may you stand strong through whatever storm comes your way. May you stand tall for everything and for everyone to always be able to find their way home. And may you live long for future generations to come and always have a place to call home. To Little Oak.
To Little Oak. I would like to make prestidigitation and small fireworks behind him.
Behind him?
Yeah, on the stage.
Oh, here we go.
Else you do that, I'm not gonna imitate it, but we have just had the first natural one of the campaign. As he cheers and small flames come up behind him, he goes and stumbles down the chair and goes. Bassoon? Was that you?
No, it's not me. It wasn't me.
I didn't ready to do that.
I did not.
I stand up.
I'm
I stand
sitting
up.
here.
Oh my god.
Pointing at Bassoon.
the main
Promise.
Sylvanus.
I only brought non-lethal spells to the festival.
This year.
Yeah, that's what he always says.
Come on, guys.
Either way.
We've got colors.
Yeah. Either way, now last but not least, I'll be quick. One other change to this year's celebration that I think the majority of you might be interested to hear. Since you've all done so much to help prepare for this marvelous evening, and yeah, everyone has really contributed in each their own way. After dinner, a tournament will be held with 3 different challenges the participants must overcome. What the challenges are will, for now, remain a secret. But you can, once I'm done talking, he says as people slowly start standing up looking around. Once I'm done with the speech, you can go over to dear Linda. Points down at Linda, she sits down in front of the town hall. No, not Belinda, just Linda.
Oh, thanks.
It's not your mom.
Damn it.
First of all, joke in the campaign.
There you can sign up for the event, and remember, you must have a partner.
What?
Yes, you are going to be fighting as 2 in the tournament. The winner will be rewarded and he brings up what looks like a necklace, a golden necklace.
Oh, shiny.
With a big old oak leaf on the middle of it as kind of a amulet or a token. This necklace will be given to the winning team to share in whichever way they see fit. I've had it made specially for this occasion, and it's come from my own earnings, so don't worry, we will fix the ruin at some point. This is done by me. No, not the old ruin out of town, which we've promised that we would fix once the money
magical?
comes in. Either way, now eat, drink, laugh, have a great evening, one to be remembered forever. To Little Oak.
I make the spiritualization things again, like with small fireworks.
This time around, he's not prepared for it, but he makes less of a and more of a.
I'm lifting my hands in the air.
I'm doing the same, but mine is doing this. Like,
Wait, I'm putting my hands away.
I just think I'm mimicking you. It's a dance we're doing.
And I'm just gonna do this.
Happens, he just looks down at you and goes,
As he walks off stage.
nice one. Alright, so...
So the feast has begun, and you're
Yes.
sitting at your table.
Okay,
Meat.
we're thinking
Tournament.
if we want to win it, maybe we should just make teams and we all just share it.
How do you share it?
We could like get like.
But you do know that,
Wear it in turns?
like,
Yeah.
we are.
We can't because we're 5 of us and
It's 2 by 2.
The numbers doesn't.
We're
Yeah,
marching
someone
door
has
to
to-
door.
Someone has to step out of the competition
Yeah,
or
but that's
find
the thing.
someone else.
That depends on what it is.
Well, you can take Rom. You two are like...
What?
You can take my brother.
A like?
Oh yeah.
I thought you said my name was Grom.
No, it's
Wow.
no.
That's not my name.
How old is your brother?
Old enough.
Old enough to fight, apparently.
What?
He's just
Okay.
not strong enough.
But I just whatever. Is it? Are we about to fight?
But
We don't know.
honestly,
Very barbaric.
you know,
Yeah, but that's the thing.
It
If
was
we could
tasks,
I
right?
mean,
It
you
wasn't
don't
really-
need tasks that might. Okay, if we're working as a group, right? We can also like doing the fighters. That
Okay,
the fighters are
how
being
about a
together
bet?
as a team. But you know, if
How
we-
about a bet? Because I think Dom and I will win it.
yeah, I don't even think you need to
with an
participate because
intelligence?
we will win
Yeah,
anyway.
you'll definitely win. The thing is that if we are like.
Mind over muscle, boys.
Sure
In
thing.
some- but that's the thing. In some cases, you need muscle over mind. So we could do it like as a collaboration, as we usually
And
do.
we can always
Remember
flip a
summer
coin.
2
Listen,
years ago,
really.
the Bakers. We did that together, and it worked
Yeah.
pretty good, pretty damn well.
Yeah.
So we could do the same thing, but
It's 2 by 2. Okay, it's a necklace.
it's
a necklace
Do you wanna what I can
What
do?
are we gonna do with them?
Well, it
Well,
might just
think
be
it's
a
not
necklace.
It's made of gold. It can buy
Listen,
you
it's
beer.
Bernard. It's from his own earnings.
Yeah.
I
not
have
magical.
Get out of this.
I have an
Have you-
idea.
Yeah, but
Have your father have
maybe
any-
you can pay for
Have your
getting that.
father had any say in this?
He hasn't told me about this necklace. I have no idea where it comes
Well,
from.
then it's not magical.
I have an idea.
Might be.
What if we sell it?
Sell
And
more.
split it.
Yeah.
Could do that.
But that's the thing. If we work together, we can do it.
But
we can
why would
we work together to win it?
we're 2 by 2? It's fair enough.
Can we still
Let's
see-
make a bet.
It's
Can
more
we
money
still-
for the two of us if we win it.
Yeah.
Can we still
just
see the
sell it.
necklace? Is it like somewhere
No, it's
on
not
display?
posted anywhere.
It's not
no.
placed
no,
somewhere
no,
we can
no.
see.
No
Okay.
pictures.
You don't see it anymore. He did not leave it. Let me put it
Okay.
like that.
All right.
I'm gonna go to Linda now.
Me and Kevin. Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
As you make your way up
We're
towards,
going
as you're about to leave the table, I should say,
And you toast.
you notice Benton coming over and going, "So kids, who's gonna lose the biggest? Because as far as I know, tournaments is a men's thing and not for kids."
That's what we've
shut
been
up.
saying.
Well, there's a difference between old men and young men, and that's the thing. So
Oh, you're fighting Benton.
maybe playing the
Well,
lute.
it's
Father, you might be able to carry a wooden sword, but when it comes to the real thing, do you think you have a chance with us?
Well, at least he wielded his sword when he had to make you.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
That was uncalled for.
How do you even know that, Seek? How do you even know
so.
Yes,
looks
he
like
him. I don't get it.
Oh wow.
that? What do you mean?
I'll see you kids at the tournament.
Okay.
And he walks off to go over to.
I'll get you.
Can I see
And he
who
goes.
he's,
You can just tell from his behind. He goes and keeps on moving.
Is it
Sorry,
possible-
Benton.
Is it possible to see who he's teaming up with?
Make a perception check.
Did you just make a joke about my dad's penis?
Yes, I actually did. I don't know
What did
why.
you do?
I made a joke about your dad penis.
When? Why?
Just now about him wielding a sword.
Let's
to
not
make you-
talk over each other all the time. 15.
You're right.
Mind
You
over
notice that when he walks up, he is teaming up with, or that he walks and talks with your dad.
Oh, so
I
the
knew
fathers are getting together, huh?
We have to win it now. Dom, we have to win it. I'm sprinting towards Linda, trying to get there.
There's a
before
lion.
the two-
Seems like Gonk wants to sit this
Actually-
one out. I don't want to speak for you, but
Yeah, I just think it's done. I don't need to fight with
No, that's him.
That's okay, Gonk. We got this. Let's go do
Yeah,
this.
whatever.
so
Can
You
I,
guys
can I
maybe
run
we
up?
should team up.
Can I run up
right?
and see the teams? Like,
So all the other
you know,
spells I can't do, you
just
can do that.
take a look at
I
them
can do that.
and like ranging them in who I think would be the biggest threat.
Yes, but you would probably also know, having lived in the city your entire life.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to know who of either your dad or Benton that would be the biggest threat?
No,
or
but
do you
just
want
the line. Are they the biggest threat? Do I see Benton
They are the
and my dad?
strongest
Okay.
by like easily, but no one said it had anything to do with strength.
I'm stopping by my dad and Benton,
Yeah.
looking at them. So, are you sure you guys are gonna fight us?
Well, kid, when is the last time you've beaten me in anything? There's a line, my son. I advise you go behind it.
Dad?
You're going down.
Dad, you're going down too.
Yeah.
They just look at each other and they burst out laughing. they
I run towards my father, like trying to tumble him down the ground, like just for funs.
Okay.
I'm just looking.
Roll initiative.
Fireball.
What is your strength?
Just plain strength.
What is your strength?
13.
What?
13.
You run into him and he's laughing and looking at Benton and you tackle your dad. And you
Still
both
think
fly on
we're
the
not
ground
gonna
now.
beat you?
And the first thing that happens as you tumble over is you feel a very big hand on your on your neck, and you're instantly lifted up and placed on the ground again by a very big half orc.
Well, Benton, seems like you're the biggest threat.
Kevin, let's just sign in.
Let's just sign in.
We are already in the
Alright.
back of the line.
Tom,
Yeah.
just tell me when you need to. I will give you some body inspiration. Whatever.
I love you, brother.
Whatever.
So you stand in line, you sign up for the tournament,
I know.
and as the line
What
slowly
an artist.
thins out, people go back to continue eating because it's only after dinner that the event itself will take place.
How is he feeling about the mushrooms?
I don't think anyone ate mushrooms.
He ate
yet.
mushrooms.
Yes, I did.
He ate a
You
mushroom
did?
earlier.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit, that bardic inspiration, man.
Shit flying everywhere.
How long ago is it that you did this?
That was before the speech.
Yeah, before the
Was it before?
Just when the speech started.
Okay, what is your role?
4.
Goodbye, bardic inspiration.
What happened earlier was that Kevin tackled his dad. What you saw was that they pretty much merged into one being for a while, to then go apart from one another again. The colors now, so you're not hallucinating that bad, but imagine the way movies portray weed. All the colors become a little more fancy and everything. It's not so much things like moving around, it's more just colors are like full on saturated right now. Everything has gotten very pretty in a weird way. Maybe more pretty than you normally like it, because it's very Cinderella beautiful. as opposed to your way of maybe considering pretty.
Really looking
Look at him
forward
like,
to your
Gunk,
like
Gunk.
road.
Are you alright? How many fingers am I holding up?
5 beautiful fingers.
Okay, he can see everything.
He's definitely hallucinating.
Oh,
Yeah, he has pretty hands. What are you saying to that?
Kevin? Well, Basu, look at you. It's all red.
What you hear then
Racist.
is everyone, and the I should have the button. The music dies down.
He's gonna be okay.
Once more, our dear, Ben. I forgot my NPC's names. That's not good. That's a bad way to start things off. Bernard, exactly, Mr. Mayor, comes to the stage and goes, "We are about ready to start tonight's competition. Have you had your food? Have you had your drinks? Have you guys been drinking this evening?
Yeah,
Like, are you
A little bit.
are you drunk?
No.
I mean,
You have
He
free
said-
accessibility to
he did
beer.
say we a lot of times
Yeah,
during that speech.
I think we are, well, if not drunk, then very happy.
Yeah.
You guys are drunk.
Like
You are drunk. Okay, I got
tended
it.
my father.
I'm a
Usually,
strong man.
now that things are different from what they normally would be, maybe we should do things in different order too. What would you say that in order to start off this tournament joyfully, one of our local youngsters could come up and perform his song? Woo! Yeah. Go. Everyone looks at Gong sitting at the bench.
I push him towards the stage. Go, it's you.
Sorry.
It's you now. Go. I push him.
You push him?
Better.
I love it.
You've never been better.
Thank you, you're so beautiful.
Go, and the spotlight isn't really a thing in this city, but it's very obvious that that Bernard is looking at you, going, "Jimbo, the stage is yours."
Wait, I need to get my loot.
Oh, right.
Or his dad's loot.
Do you want the guitar?
FYI, Emil does not know how to play on a guitar, so this would make things better.
But he did also eat a lot of
every
shrooms.
That is true. He did eat
But
mushrooms.
he's good at it.
I believe in you, Gong.
So sorry.
You're gonna be a star.
Give yourself part
Yeah,
of
well,
inspiration.
hand me the loot.
As long as he doesn't
Yeah,
puke.
for reals? Yeah. Well, it's my dad's
He
loot.
doesn't puke like I did. It's
a very big loot.
Well,
It's a very big loot. And also one of the strings might not be in tune, but I guess that just brings more charm to the track.
Oh, that's
Wait a
beautiful.
minute.
Already.
I'm sorry, he's starting.
We love you, Gong!
Gong.
well, this one goes out to like my dad and
Drink every time he says
and
darkness.
a very special girl. One is called "Fuck You, I Love You."
Yay!
Fuck you! I love you! Fuck you! I love you! I'm so mad! Yeah! I love you!
Make a performance check with disadvantage.
Well,
Look at the mushrooms.
wouldn't that give advantage?
Creative.
It's magical for him.
I think it's a matter of knowing your audience.
Well, 14.
Well,
The crowd goes like this.
I would like to end my performance by doing
a split.
dancing lights.
Yeah,
Around yourself.
Yeah,
I think I'm
There
gonna.
is lights just flying around you.
yeah.
The crowd goes wild. They
Ah,
go,
that's my brother right there. He's gonna
Thank
be
you.
huge.
Well,
Laura! So, I don't know. Who's Laura?
thank you. That was Jimbo, everyone. Jimbo Grimdale.
Yay!
No, my name is Gonk.
That was Gong Grimdale.
Gong! Yeah!
God dang it.
He's finding his voice.
Now
I
that
say.
that's out of the way, let's begin the tournament. First things first, I need everyone competing to make a line and he points over towards the tavern. And in the backyard of the tavern, two big round pieces of wood has been put up, and it's obviously a axe throwing competition.
Damn.
The rules are simple of this one. We all throw an axe. There's been markers, circles made on the wooden boards. And whoever manages to get the most points win this challenge. A rather simple competition to start things off. And the first two people that are up are two no-named NPCs. It is Oswin and...
Oswin, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess Linda cannot compete with this. It's Oswin and Judy. They've
many-
partnered up for this.
How many axes do we get?
2 each.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
The first one to go is Oswin. He's not exactly a strong man, but he is a farmer. He's worked with an axe before. Throws, and you just see the axe go past the blade, and you see as he's throwing it, he goes. He's obviously had a few too many beers, and he starts walking over to go pick up. No, actually, you know what? I think your younger brother, Grom, sorry, is the axe pick-upper, the axe boy. But he's standing way off to the side. Don't worry, there's no fatalities.
It's like a golf ball. Just
It's not a moving target.
No, exactly. Next up is Judy. Judy throws. And it hits not the center, not the very edge, but kind of the middle of the outer ring. Sits stuck, and she just goes over herself, takes it up, and goes back. Very proud of her throw. People are subtle.
Well done, Judy.
Now back up is Oswin to throw his second, and flies past the board once again. And you can just show Grom
miles and miles.
Yep, he runs back for the axe
Now you
once
got to
more.
work.
And Judy once again throws her axe. This time around hitting the same, but a little further in, netting 1 more point to Judy. And you go, okay, the lady can throw, very impressive, very impressive. Next up is...
Can I just, while this tournament thing is going on, after my performance, I want to go look for a barrel of mead.
You will find that there's a lot of...
Is it because you're very thirsty?
Oh yes, I'm
There's a lot of meat, and no one's really paying attention to it, so it's pretty much all yours right now, because everyone's looking at the tournament.
So are there cups?
You have your own cup.
Okay, I can take my own cup and I just...
You just start drinking. Yep, you have fun.
Drinking his sorrows away.
You have fun. Next up is Dominic and Kevin.
Yes. Come on. Are you starting?
Yes,
Starting.
Do I notice that that is my brother's turn?
You hear...
The Zax.
No, you don't. You're very stoned and drunk. So I don't think you're paying attention to what's being... You're just hearing...
Where's the artist?
Guys,
Do you know where Gong is?
yeah, he's
All right, I'm gonna throw an axe.
I think he's sleeping it off.
Okay, come on down.
Wait, left or right?
With dexterity.
Oh shit.
and he's drunk.
No, just should like kind of drunk. Okay. Or yeah.
With disadvantage.
Fucking hell.
I can tell you everyone in this tournament is going to be rolling with disadvantage.
That is a 6.
That's cocked.
6.
It's on other things.
No, but it was oh, you mean okay. What is this then? It's cocked too. Wait a minute.
Yeah, then you do it again.
Perfect. But it's still 6.
It's 6. Okay. So you throw your axe and it sits in the very edge of the board, but it's stuck in.
I can do this.
Was that 1 point?
That was 1 point.
Yeah.
Yes. There are 3 different colors. There's outer color, inner color, and bullseye.
All right. Your turn.
Next up, Kevin.
Come on.
Well, it's been a while since I've wielded weapons, but fair enough.
Disadvantage.
Oh, God damn it.
Fail. Oh.
Well, with my dexterity 17.
That's a bullseye. It goes right down the middle.
Turn around like.
That is my man.
Well,
That is my
that
man.
is what you learn in convent.
Impressive.
Mount or
Impressive.
not, you still can throw an axe.
Is there more beer?
Alright, I'm throwing again. Alright. Wait a minute. 4. Shit.
You missed the target altogether.
Dom, I thought we were playing on the same team.
I thought Gonk was gonna give me inspiration, but here we are.
Well, here you go, relying on both your brother and my brother, apparently.
There are 2 more competitions.
Grom,
there are
Grom.
2 more competitions.
Run quicker!
I think Gong
And
was
these
giving the meat
axes
inspiration.
and the handles in these axes are
Yes,
very
and I'm gonna throw when Grom is away. And this is 13.
13. You hit the inner ring. And finish at 6 points.
Yes!
Well-
7 in total.
Let's see if your dads can top that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just 1. It's not part.
You only had 1 point, right?
Yeah.
You hit the edge once and you didn't hit. So that's 1. And you hit the inner and the
Bullseye.
so it's 6 points.
Oh, it's 6
It's
points
3,
total
2,
for
1.
them.
For
Okay,
both of you.
For both of us. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
4 to 1?
No.
We did 6 points.
Next up
was 4-2.
is...
I thought it was 4
Are you guys competing as well?
Yes.
Yes, then it's you.
Perfect. Okay.
No, actually, no.
What about the
no,
fathers?
it's not. Next up is Benton and Fergus.
See if you can
and
beat me.
everyone goes, woo!
Well,
And you see them come up. Step back, kids. Step back. Let the men show you how to throw stuff.
Grom, just run now.
Benton lines up, ready to throw his first axe.
I'm a bit scared.
Throws whoosh, right on the edge of Bullseye and the outer layer. But it's in the outer layer. So a 2-point throw. Still satisfied. A satisfied Benson, and you can tell when Grom runs up to take out the axe. And on a third pull, he manages to get it out.
That's just acting.
Then afterwards comes Mr. Fergus. Why can't I remember my own players' names?
All the players.
He throws, and he barely even thinks. Just goes up, throws, bullseye.
Fucking hell.
Well,
Everyone goes wild, except for you guys, I assume.
Shit.
So a high five is almost as if they've kind of choreographed a
Like a
little
weird
handshake for when
handshake.
they come back and take
Aw.
turns. Next up is exactly clapping their heels together and everything.
You need to mess with the concentration. Come on, guys.
Next up is
I do.
is Benton again. He throws
Pimson.
and it hits the outer ring.
Shit. Oh shit, they're it's the same as us.
I guess this means, son, that if I hit this one anywhere on the target, we win this round.
well,
You still
have
gotta hit
to
it first.
Hit the middle layer.
Just as he's about
else
to,
I'm
I'm
just
just
the
gonna
best
cap
here.
a mage
Still
and
the
just
best.
tickle him right on the lower back. Can I do that? Like, just from a while away, like stealth.
What?
Make a
Push him.
Do I
stealth
see?
check.
Do I see anything from that?
Wait, no. I guess since it's somatic, make a because
mage hand.
it's not a verbal
I don't think so.
spell.
What are
Is
you
it?
doing?
I'm looking it up. I cannot remember.
What are you doing, mage hand?
It's verbal and somatic.
It is verbal, so you have to say something.
Yeah,
when
but you
use
can
it.
just whisper it.
Okay, well, I mean,
Sleight of mage hand.
make a
That's a stealth
stealth check.
Let me just see here. Stealth. It's 12.
Could be worse.
As he throws the axe, he gets like a thing in the side, and it misses the target. And the first thing he does is just look around, and he looks over at you at first.
How many beers did you have, Fergus?
Okay, if that's how we're playing, kids. I see what we're doing.
What's going on?
He walks
It
back.
seems that we're
He
the front.
ignores you and walks back. No, you're tied.
Are we tied?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
tied. We're tied.
Next up,
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yes, here we go.
If it's us.
Basun and Zeke.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can I?
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
can
go
start,
up to
I'm
my
gonna start.
father
Do you wanna
like
start?
with a
Okay,
like very.
That happens off stage.
okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start throwing. Can I throw a dagger instead?
Yep.
You can throw an axe.
Please. Okay, I'm gonna throw
Can I
an
shoot
axe.
with magic missile?
Yes.
With disadvantage.
I'm not drunk. I have
Yeah.
been drinking. I
Have you
don't
had
drink
any
alcohol.
mushrooms?
Nope.
Didn't you drink with us when
there's no
I don't
disadvantage.
like having being intoxicated because stuff can happen. I'm kind of scared of
Makes
that.
sense. Just regulars.
Still only 6.
You, as you throw, it hits the outer part of the target, but kind of deflects off.
Yes.
You can see now that Grom is starting to get a little tired from running around picking up action all the time.
All right.
Good work, Rom.
Here we go. 12.
In a circle.
Good job, man.
2 points.
Okay, perfect. Gonna try again. And that is a 19.
What?
Bullseye! Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
All of a sudden, both you guys and Benson and Fergus now realize, wait, if they hit again, they could. And everyone now are very much focused on Bassoon, who forgot to roll with disadvantage on his last turn.
Well, I haven't been drinking.
You haven't been drinking?
No, we've been drinking.
It was their game.
Okay, I thought you were in on that one too. That's fine.
He's a smart one.
He's trying to be responsible.
Mind over muscle.
Responsible this year.
Muscle over more muscle.
10.
Mormons?
Yeah, no.
You hit the. You hit the inside of the inner ring, and you guys win by 1 point. And
Mind over muscle.
God damn it.
And everyone goes. The people not participating start cheering because who was expecting the 2 horned ones to be the winners, but you manage.
I used one of my scrolls from the earlier of the
horned
dancing
ones.
lights and make us
I do the
glow.
same with prestidigitation.
And I look over a little bit annoyed that he can do it
Without
if he
scrolls.
wants. Yeah.
No, but I'm just like you did it.
Yes,
I
yes,
wanted
of course.
to. It's the same thing. It's
But
the
yours,
same thing.
yours is bigger than it. Right, just stop.
Yours is way better. I'm
And you walk off while discussing.
Guys, cheers. Where's your drink?
So far we have
Cheers.
You want so much?
1 win for the Horned Boys. Let's move on to the next challenge.
So, do we need to do something with your father's drinks, guys?
But maybe.
What? Did you do anything with?
No, why would I do that?
Not me. I don't know that. I don't know.
I would never.
I'm
Spells
gonna
that
win
can do
this
that.
fair and square.
I think they haven't had
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much
yeah,
Want to
to
know
drink.
that I'm still
Guys.
You are until you tell me
Have you
differently.
ever
You
known
are
me
just
to
chugging
cheat?
beer.
You cheat all the
Maybe
time.
I'm
See,
maybe I'm starting
you
to
cheat all the time.
That would make
Not all the
sense.
time.
Wow.
I didn't cheat with that.
Maybe there is a little jam session
Your
going
dad
on
probably had
stage,
too
and
many
you're part of
beers.
that.
That's it.
I might be, but I'm drunk.
We'll
You
get
are
you
drunk.
next, guys.
That usually makes for the best jam session.
So,
right.
Bernard, how is this like? Is it just they've won or is it still points?
Who are you calling?
Bernard, the mayor.
The name is Bernard.
Bernard, sorry.
Take a point from them from doing
I
that.
knew that.
1 point.
So the next challenge, if that's what you're asking about.
No, it's like, how do we settle the winners? Is it points or is it they've won one?
They've won 1, and you have won 0.
Yes. We're ahead of you. We're
So
better
they
than
could win
Next
everything.
challenge.
That's not fair.
We're gonna have
You're not
what
fair.
I think some of you might enjoy and some might also enjoy, but less. Men and Judy, sorry. We are gonna have a drink off. Yes.
We're already
Everyone,
trained
he
hard
goes.
for that.
This small halfling goes. Follow me to the kegs.
I've already warmed up.
Yes, me too.
And you start walking towards these, as you can see, big barrels of beer. Where
inside of them, like
where very, very drunk. I think, have you reached the point now where you're not really pouring in the glass anymore? You're kind of just leaning underneath. The last 10 minutes of your life has been one long ølbong. Pretty much. It's just been.
Just the beer bomb.
There's no more meat.
Bomb.
The meat is gone.
English.
Why is the rum gone?
Maybe
Why is the rum
I
gone?
think I passed that point and now I'm just sitting by the barrel, just
Composing.
Okay, now you're composing. Makes sense. What?
Is you're almost out of the screen.
Oh, I know. That's because I'm doing
Oh,
this.
oh shit. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
You're not gone.
There was nothing in it.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Not
for the
drunk, by
record,
the way.
because some of you can't see.
He almost fried a computer
He
over
just,
here.
you were just pouring water down my computer.
No,
that's
but it was
fine.
empty. It was empty.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
It was
Luckily.
I think maybe it's just a good rule to not have so much like liquid on the table.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
We're living and learning. Living and
Is
learning.
there something else that I can drink than beer?
No.
Because
You
people know
asked
that I don't.
Benson
Yes.
that?
Yes. Is there something? Can I drink water? Can I drink milk?
No.
Can I do something?
Either you drink or you're out.
You know, remember what happened 3 summers past? Do you want that to happen again?
Sorry, son, but I think you're gonna have to skip one.
You could
I'm not
Father,
gonna scare.
Father, do you have something that could allow him to drink beer, but not affecting his magical powers?
I don't think.
You know what?
So.
I'm just gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's
What
all
could
right.
possibly go wrong?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I do too.
Gunk.
Jimbo? Jimbo?
Brother?
His name
Benson.
is
it's gone.
Gonk is drunk.
Gunk is
Gonk just wants to be left alone, it seems. Alright. Either way, who will be. No, actually, no, I think everyone is drinking at the same time.
Yes, they are.
And they get 3 big mugs, or I guess you would say beer mugs. Is it called a mug? I don't even know.
Mugs. Pints.
Pints, exactly. Of beer each. So what happens first is Benson goes up and starts pouring, kind of shoves you aside a little bit. Goes up, pours drinks for everyone. So you have 3 drinks each.
Great.
And
Like 1, 2, 3.
no, you have 3 each.
Yep.
I'm fine.
I just need to know what the next challenge will be because.
Everyone is starting to get extremely drunk at this point.
Let's see who's the fastest.
This has to be the last challenge. I mean, come
I
on.
think there's 3.
Oh my shit.
Oh my shit.
Oh my shit.
Next one's got to be a puking
That
challenge.
wasn't a fake one.
And they will win
Who
it.
pukes the fastest? and
So what happens first is that Benson goes up and says, "Drinkers, are you ready?
longest? Yes.
Sure.
Hey,
Okay.
On your mark, get set,
are we rolling?
roll a dice." I'll die.
What kind?
You
A
are
D20, right?
rolling.
I was 19 and I had to change to 4.
Well, that's good. That's good.
You roll a
Survival.
If it's drinking stuff, I suppose the first one's just gonna be survival.
Could
Okay,
be.
okay.
Survival?
Survival
Since
check.
it's just drinking stuff.
Yeah.
4.
4,
A solid 4.
19 then.
19,
19.
19,
14.
14. Okay.
19.
Instead of running the same outside,
Okay.
No, that's not true.
I just rolled 2 natural 20s for Benson.
Of course, the talent keep.
What?
He knew all along. This is not
Bothers.
fair.
I was gonna give them advantage too, but nope, they don't need that.
Can I
it
just
seems.
lick mine just like a cat? Like,
Not
sure how to do this.
So what happens is everyone starts chugging the first glass, and you set your glass down thinking, ha, and you look over and your dad is already halfway through the second glass.
Fucking hell. Shit.
Roll again for glass number 2.
Oh my shit.
Det
18.
min terning er gået i stykker.
Det er løgn.
Natural 20, 17.
2017.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that's not speaking English, sorry.
Still drinking like it's a 3. Thinking I'm doing this right.
Some of it's
like,
coming up. Some of it's coming back.
7,
Yeah.
18.
18,
13.
I chose the
13.
right die today.
Can I do?
Can you roll? You join the competition out of nowhere.
We're like 3 nat 20s in already.
Let him do 2 rolls.
No, I just want to say that I've just started playing my horn.
Your horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
horny.
Make a performance check.
But I'm not performing. It's just happening.
Yeah, but it's still.
I just want to know how good other people think it sounds.
He's a genius.
6.
That sounds like right.
Like picture the melody we're hearing right now. But
As you finish your second glass, your dad has already started drinking of the last one, and
What
well,
about
Benton is
organs?
pretty much already done with glass number 3 at this point because he's had 2 natural 20s in a row, so he is pretty
he's
fine.
done.
Shit.
You want the rest of mine as well?
Well, I'm gonna finish.
Pull yourself.
Drink glass number 3.
I'm drinking.
Damn it.
God damn it! Natural 1.
You magically make all the drinks reappear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you accidentally make it.
Mr. D100.
What did you?
10.
10.
19.
19. 9. So what happens now is Benson is like he's gone full speed, and he's reaching a point. You make a perception check, Kevin.
It's in my
Of
eyes.
my old father. 17.
17. As you take up your third cup, and you kind of see out of the that he's literally halfway through his glass. You can tell it's maybe been going too fast, and he's reaching a point now where it's starting to get real tough on him. And you can kind of tell as well on Fergus that it's a lot of beer to have to drink incredibly quickly.
Well, I don't think that is the case, but that's all right.
Please,
father.
all, except for you, because you've barely had 1 glass yet. Did you actually roll natural 1? Yes. I think maybe you dropped your glass. I don't know. It's just like
Take damage.
maybe
just didn't like
I think
the
you
taste.
took a sip and it was just you. It was not to your liking in any way, shape, or form.
You told me it tastes like honey.
You downed it.
So
with
what
a
happens
mushroom.
now
Shouldn't have
is
ate
that
those
I need
I didn't.
you two to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck. Okay. I have Constitution.
But can you save the throw?
9.
We will find out. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna puke. Am I not?
Come on.
This is so character right.
Sorry.
When a natural one is just perfect.
14.
14.
14.
You can all feel the beer going down, but also kind of still sitting way up here as you're drinking the final glass. And you manage to son of a think of your military training. And son of a tavern keeper. Son of a tavern keeper. And you manage to keep it in and get down the final glass. And as you place down the final glass, you look over at your father and Mr. Fergus Riddlewood. Your dad has also placed down his glass, and Fergus and his son are currently rather tied, but also having a real hard time keeping the beer.
I'm just
inside.
holding like.
You're maintaining eye contact.
Yeah, I'm maintaining eye contact like.
Come on. I believe you.
Come. Kevin, keep it in, Kevin.
Make a survival check with disadvantage.
Fucking hell.
Okay,
Keep it in. Swallow it if you have to.
okay. 10. While just sneezing, I'm just gonna look quick and do the mage hand thing, like on his throat, like skunk, and just
The thing is, Mage Hand, I think Mage Hand comes from you and you can direct it around, so it would literally be a floating hand going over to him.
Yeah, it's a physical hand.
Sure, I just think I can make it appear, poof, and then magically disappear again if I've trained with it.
But it's still visible. It's not an invisible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's literally a floating
It's behind
hand.
his
like
back.
that.
Behind
that
him.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you're welcome to do it, but I don't think it's
Okay,
gonna
that
work
makes
out
sense,
the way you
that
want
makes
it
sense.
to.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't do it if it was like.
Okay. It is a visible floating hand.
It is.
Yeah. What did you get? 10. As you finish your drink, and you can see that you just see in his eyes. and he just literally goes like, he has one more level! And he places the glass down. No! Literally, the second he places down is when you come right after. And he goes, and while you are drinking as well, when you're halfway through the third glass, really struggling, you can see this guy, he's not even done with the first, and I think maybe you realize at that point that the tournament is over.
Do I get like a small, like a proud moment with my friend?
No proud moments at all. That is incredibly drunk.
But I still look at him intensely when I put my glass down.
The winners of the second round are Benton and Fergus! And everyone starts cheering.
I go over to my father and really slap him in the back.
He instantly pukes.
Isn't he disqualified now?
And then I'm going over to you. That's a good one!
Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. You have to beat a 15.
Come on.
Well, 19? Damn
Yep, 13. It flies, like everything you just drank comes immediately out again. And now it's just the Fergus lightsaber cross in the middle of the courtyard. And Benson looks at you and goes, well, I guess we know who's cleaning that up tomorrow. As he walks out and goes, Bernard, what's the final challenge? And Bernard goes, the final challenge!
I didn't realize.
And this is one I've been looking forward to. The final challenge is jousting on a horse.
I got this.
What? Why do you think you're two on a team?
Wait a minute. No. You. What? I mean,
it's a half orc and a dwarf. Who's gonna sit on top?
Me. You're strong, right?
So they've lined up these benches, kind of maybe around, I suppose, 30 feet of benches, so 10 meters of benches down, and you start on each side. You have to sit on one another's shoulders, and with a stick with a pillow at the end, you kind of get to try and joust the other person off their, well, quote-unquote horse, but the other member. I'm gonna give you all a couple of minutes to figure out who is doing what. In the meantime, I will...
Can I just ask, do we really have to have this thing in our hand?
That is how jousting works. He turns his back and starts talking to some of the players, or some of the viewers who are very interested in what's about to happen.
I'm thinking
that we're gonna win everything?
Not that strong.
I agree.
I'm thinking
But I got strong legs at least.
That we're not gonna win anything.
I think in order, if we're going to, it's just a technical thing, if we're going to be doing whispering across while others are talking, the whispering won't be cold.
That makes sense.
So the only time you whisper to each other is off like meta stuff to one another, because everything else the viewers wouldn't be able to. I think we don't know.
I actually think
because we can't hear, but we'll find out.
Let's see.
It's just a word of advice.
Yes.
A word of advice.
Just
You started.
I'm thinking.
that we're gonna win it.
I
agree.
I'm thinking. Yeah. If I carry you, right, and we just. I'm thinking.
I agree.
Good. We got this.
Well, that is going on. Okay, I'm the least strong. So I have strong legs.
Yes.
I have strong legs.
Yes.
I can do it, and
That's
I've got
perfect.
hooves, just like a horse.
That's perfect. Let's do that. I can beat.
Yeah. I've heard of goat
Jousting,
riders, but
right.
don't do that again. One time thing.
Of course.
So Bernard comes over and goes, "Are everyone ready? Have you decided who is who?"
Yes.
Yes.
Can I just ask that necklace?
The riders, please raise your hands. And he walks around and hands out these small lances to each and every one of you, which is effectively a stick with a pillow at the end. And goes, so since we forgot about Julie and Oswald's team for the beer drinking competition.
That's true.
They're disqualified.
Oswald was
too drunk, when they reach that point. He missed both his throws. Like, yep, I'm out. Bye.
Grom couldn't find the other axe.
He couldn't find the axe. The tournament is over.
And
So-
Grom never returned.
So either way,
Just before, I'm just gonna go over to you guys and just say, okay, you know, we've got to win. You haven't got. If you take down your father, we will win it together. You get it?
You're dead.
I'm thinking.
I
Oh my
agree.
god, I'm speaking to a fucking door. Okay.
No. This is Dom. It's not a door.
No, he's not a door. Perfectly
Like,
correct.
I'm not
I
a
know
door.
that we've
No,
been
you're
out
not a
of
door.
town, but you know us very well.
We exactly. If you take down your fathers were being very like mean to you.
if you kids are done talking, I think the tournament
going
is about to
down.
start.
It was Zeke.
Try.
I think I've had enough beer for now, so I'm curious.
Sounds reasonable.
So I think I rather staggered over to see what it there was.
So see what's going
and
on.
I remember my appointment, my promise to give Bardic inspiration, and I
Sounds
think I
good.
tried to do my hours for down this.
I don't think you can recognize
Emil,
who's who right now in the state
Are
that
you
you're
sure that you remember?
in. Do you remember how to use Bardic?
Then he uses it on the father instead of me.
We'll find out. There are a lot of moving people at the same time. You never know what's going to happen.
No.
Either way, Bernard stands up and says,
But just when I think it's Dom's time,
you will just
I will
point in a direction.
I will try to
and
give
go.
him the Bardic inspiration.
Sounds good. So what happens is Bernard stands up and goes, so since we currently have 2 teams with a point each, and Benson kind of interferes, and 1 with none,
We'll win it!
I think it's only fair that
How the fuck did you win
the 2 teams that already have points start. Or maybe... No, you know what? Let the kids fight first and they can go for the parents later on. Yes. So how about it? Let's Zeke have it and Dom on one side, Zeke and Bassoon on the other.
Perfect.
You going down.
On my royal steeds, I will.
So first
Enter the mark.
thing we need you guys to try and mount on top of the other. I would like to see a...
Did you just call me your royal steed?
Yes.
I would like to see a strength check from the person carrying with disadvantage for... No, actually you don't get disadvantage, you're a fighter. Yes. No disadvantage for anyone.
A drunk.
You're very strong.
That's a 13.
13? You fucking... You got -1? Yes. 8.
8. So you go over. The benches in the middle are kind of made
Is it
for
an athletics
people
check?
to go on top of.
That's me.
Strength.
It is an athletics check, yeah.
Oh, a 10.
10, okay. So you stand up and go, ready to have a person climb on top of you. You start climbing. You don't run, you start climbing. I mean, do you run?
Yes, he said
There's a bench right next to the person that is very
no.
easily used to climb up. On the
Remember the
person.
temple run, guys?
I'm
Don't.
gonna go up on the bench and then I'm gonna continue on to my royal steed.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Oh, that's alright. That's alright.
With disadvantage.
Why? Okay.
He hates you.
No, I don't want your woman. Well, that would make sense. I don't want it.
Roll the dice.
Four.
You climb up on top of him and you literally just fall off to the side.
And fart.
No, it wasn't a natural one. It wasn't a natural one.
Kevin!
And everyone bursts out laughing. Very much including your parents.
Get up.
Or your 2 dads.
Get up!
We'll try again.
Do it! Come on!
Unstand still.
I'll try again.
I'm thinking, come on. Is it on shoulders or just on
He has to
back?
sit over the shoulders with the
Well,
legs.
okay, 11.
You get up, but it's one of those, whoa.
Someone give me my joust.
You know when you're doing the thing in the water where you sit on top of each other's
Yes.
shoulders and you start falling out of balance, you start going, hey, but you manage to regain
Oh, that's
your balance.
I'm a half orc.
I rolled a 13.
And
And you're not drunk.
well, I've been drinking 2 pints, 2.5 pints.
Make a Constitution saving throw, but without disadvantage.
Okay. Can I use my jousting stick as like a helping
That
mechanism?
would be.
And I will
that's
also help
so
you, like
helpful.
grab your hands.
I would like to try to do that.
Stab me with it.
Okay.
So what is this Constitution?
So, yes.
Constitution.
And you get a
I'll help
+1
him.
to your roll.
A what?
A +1 to
A
your
plus
roll.
1. Okay, so that is 11.
11. You get up top, same kind of thing, although you don't fall down. You just get up, whoop, okay. All of a sudden, the 2 beers you've had start going, okie dokie, it's
Get your head
it's starting to
together.
have an impact.
Sorry, it's my horns.
Dom's shoulders like,
Okay,
easy boy, easy
Put
boy.
your legs like behind of it, like so you can like be tucked there.
Are the riders ready?
Yes.
Yes,
Ready?
we are.
Do I notice?
You notice that 2 or 4 of your friends are currently sitting on each other's backs, about to run into one another.
Come on.
Yes.
Do I know it's a tournament?
I don't know if you do. I think you do.
Promise down.
I mean, you did hear that there was going to be a tournament right as you ate the mushrooms, so I assume that still kind of sits somewhere.
Do you
in your
assume
memory?
or assume?
But make a Constitution saving throw. Maybe it's not Constitution, but that's what we're doing now.
4.
You do not remember. You just see them climbing up on each other's backs.
Oh, look at them fighting again. Just like.
Are the riders ready?
Ready?
Are you ready for
I'm
this?
gonna kill
On
them.
my mark.
I was born.
On my mark.
Just remember that you're like.
Who's rolling?
You
All of us
start
in this
running.
square.
And what I need you guys to do is that the horses roll a athletics check
Oh yes.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
And the riders
Wait a minute.
make a acrobatics
Why
check
disadvantage?
with disadvantage because
I
you
can
have
do
a person
that.
sitting on top of you.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna do this.
And it's a tiefling with horns and it's a big person. Shit!
10.
A minute.
So, well, I rolled 15 and 2, so it's a 6.
9.
5.
Great, so what were
10.
10 and
9.
9. So
5
you
and
don't
6.
you don't fall, you run, and I think you both just miss each other completely as you run past.
One more time.
And you then reach the other end
Yes.
and turn around.
And hear everyone laughing at us.
Benson is the first to go, well, this could take forever!
Come on. Again?
You do the same thing again.
Alright. I'm gonna do it. Look at this.
No! Okay.
One rolls high, the other rolls low. What did you roll?
No.
10.
10?
7.
7?
Can I while
Natural one.
can I while doing this can I ram him? I have horns. Can I ram?
my
But
God.
that would be you leaning down, and then I think you
But
would
I
fall.
am already like-
But I think you would fall. I mean, you can ram him still on the other side of a bench.
We're gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
The bench is
Are
in
in the
between
middle.
you,
Oh shit.
and you're running like that,
makes
right?
sense. Okay, perfect.
Okay,
But still
so
10.
I have a +1, but I rolled a natural one.
Yeah.
So both
You as well?
That does not count for anything. So what happens is that you
7.
you guys run, you hit each other, and you just fall off. Both of you instantly fall off as you hit each other. I think you might actually your pillows hit each
Lose
other,
an eye.
and it just falls off, and you both fall on your backs.
It's like in Harry Potter in the last one where they're fighting.
Yep, and they both fly back. That's essentially what's happening.
I
here.
see him on the ground and I start brawling with Zeke.
I'm just gonna run around like
Don't do that! I'm running after him.
but I'm not drunk.
No, you're not. You're just very scared of the
take
apple
you down.
chasing you. You start running in circles for absolutely no reason until in one of your
I'll get
rounds
you.
around the bench,
I'll get
Benson
you.
Jump over there.
Benson stops you
Oh,
by the neck and goes, Dom! You haven't won the tournament yet. Calm down, son.
Fire.
So
Hey, buddy.
Bernard stands up and goes, well, that was interesting. How about if
We get 3 points. Yes,
Benson,
thank you.
Fergus. Who would you want to go up against first? And you just see Fergus instantly looking at you, going, "Well, this should be easy."
And I'm gonna stand up like,
Are you though? As drunk as
I'll help him. I'll help him. I will use help.
I will tell you, old man. I'm gonna. Well, my royal steed will help me, and we will
make an intimidation disadvantage.
Do I do it too?
Intimidation. Well, that's a 2.
As you do that, you can see he's about to burst out laughing, but there's something kind of telling you that he is also now at this point incredibly drunk. So it's just like a. He's also really, really drunk at this point.
Maximus.
Mount your horses!
Fucking hell.
Maximus.
Shut up. Get up. Come on.
Yes.
Father, you're going down.
First thing,
You're going.
Fergus rather easily climbs up on the back of Benson. Maybe Benson actually just kind of lifts him up on the back.
I'm gonna try to do the same.
Make an athletics check.
With this very young dwarf.
14. Clink! I can do it too. Maximus ready, man.
I would like
Come on.
my spear now.
Riders ready!
I give you a little pat like on the cheek, like good boy.
Riders
Yes. Oh. That's you.
ready
Yes.
and roll the dice.
Disadvantage still, yeah?
Disadvantage. still?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Actually, I mean you are really drunk, so no, there's still disadvantage.
7.
8.
You manage to stay on your feet.
Yes.
But with so much of a swivel that it's very difficult for you trying to hold the lance sitting on top to control it. And as you make your way forward and you see your dads coming closer to both of you, what you notice is just a big pillow coming straight at your face, and you can now make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Well, let's see. 11.
You are hit in the chest by the pillow, and you now get to make a dexterity saving throw. Well, actually, I guess you can decide, do you want to try and use dexterity to kind of regain your balance, or strength to... No, it's a dexterity. Dexterity saving throw, to see if you can stay on your
With
feet.
disadvantage.
Yes.
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 Oh my lord. 15.
You stay on your feet.
Yeah.
You get hit, but it's like, whoa, you get back up again. And go back to the other side. All riders ready once more?
Well, yes.
Come on, guys.
Triple
get them.
disadvantage.
Get them.
Also, you're getting a little exhausted now from
Come on.
running. I would assume anyway.
Come on.
Riders ready? And go!
Oh, actually, it was just 14. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Oh well.
I thought I had +2. 19!
I think maybe now I know what's going to happen.
You would
then
assume
I
that
see.
you realize at this point what's going on.
And I want to try to use Bardic Inspiration.
You do, but it's after he just rolled.
Yeah,
So if he
yeah.
is to roll again, he now has Bardic Inspiration for his next roll.
That's fair.
Okay, for the next roll. Yeah.
What do you want?
I just wanted to go over to him and like tell him they're doing that.
Okay,
So he
was
figured
the
it out by
same-
himself.
Essentially the same thing. So what happens?
9.
9 is that
19.
19. You stay on your feet. As you run forward, you try and really focus on maintaining this now with less of a sway.
Just storming.
And as you try and kind of joust your father off the back of Benton, you're met with this pillow kind of going above yours straight at your face, and it hits you straight in the face. And you now have to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, even though you rolled 19.
Yep.
Because he rolled natural 20.
Oh yeah.
What's going
And
on
now
with
there's
those 20s?
inspiration.
So
And
what's Bardic
that's up to him
Inspiration?
if he wants to use it.
I will. Is
So
it
you get a
8 or
plus-
6?
But you can choose. You can choose to expend it
1d6.
after you've seen your die.
I can?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can add it afterwards.
But is it a D6 or a D8 or what is it?
But what do you mean? I don't have to decide if I use it now?
You don't have to decide now. See what you're rolling.
Okay, and then
if
I
it's
can-
like
okay.
shitty low,
Yeah.
then you can say.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out. I'm definitely
It's 1d6.
1d6. Oh, this is a. Oh.
It's what did you say? 8
Wait. Can det betyder ikke noget.
Nej, ikke acrobatics. Not when you have.
Okay, dexterity is 7.
You fall.
Yes, I do, and happily I do it.
And your dads go. And then I think as they turn around, they also end up falling over, but they did manage to beat you.
I would very.
We reign supreme! And they start really chanting and taunting until Bernard goes, guys, you still have to beat the horned ones too.
Why are they calling us the horned ones?
It's a bit offensive.
This is your time to shine.
So I thought it
We
sounded
have
good.
horns. You don't have to.
I rage.
I would like to rage.
Well then,
Do it for us.
open down bottom. Please. It's absolutely warm in here. We need to figure that out somehow. Just keep it open. Keep it open.
Yes. I'll just.
Are you changing your setup in any way, or is it the same?
Oh, wait,
It's,
No?
It
You
works.
get up on the back.
Yes.
Riders ready
We tried.
and go!
Is it still a disadvantage?
My father's still in the race, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's okay. So I'm gonna use.
Vicious mockery.
No.
Dad, you suck! 1d4 damage. Ow, that
Is it
hurt!
still a disadvantage
No,
roll?
I'm gonna use unseen servant,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make him my unseen servant just like sit on all fours
Yeah.
in my dad's lane.
Yeah.
The fuck? Isn't that a spell?
Acrobatics.
Or is
That
that?
is a spell.
Acrobatics roll.
I think
You're the horse, right?
No, I'm not.
Then it's
Is it an acrobatics or
It's
an
a shapeless
athletics?
force that
it's a
performs
shapeless
simple
force.
tasks. It will
Yours is
servant.
athletics. His is athletics. I think so.
Does unseen servant?
Yeah, so you can't see it.
No. Oh,
What
that's
is
what
that?
unseen means. No, but
mean?
does it? If it gets fetched up, I would assume it also. I was just wondering if it has a physical form or not, because it's a shapeless force.
It's very hard, you know.
The spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force. But for the sake of this tournament, it will work. And you make your. Please do an Arcana check for me. Just because you're absurdly drunk trying to do wizardry right
And
now.
high.
Whoa.
And can't hit your dice tray.
18.
You manage to succeed, at least you think so, in making a unseen servant in exactly where you wanted it to be made. So that nullifies my good roll, I suppose. They run forward, they run towards you, and else they come. Right? What did you roll?
No, it's these two.
Oh no, sorry. What did you roll?
8.
8.
I rolled-
So
I rolled a 10.
10. You carry him, and you sit. It's a little shaky, so you're sitting with your lance, trying to joust. But before you reach them, you just see them as if they stumbled over a rock or something, boom, fall over, and they land face first on their stomachs. And do you just go, yeah, or maybe try and fake it? I mean, it's pretty obvious that you didn't hit him, but you never know how you want to celebrate it.
I think I just stopped like.
I just put my lance in the air, looking around.
It's because we hit them. And Bernard goes, we have a winner!
I just take it out like mind over muscle. Mind over muscle. Mind over muscle. Yes.
We get you next year, guys.
Well, now we're
Let's see
not
if
going
we
to
hear
share.
Everyone please make to the town square. And as you come back, you can see half the people who were here before have kind of gone back and set up the tables and continued drinking the beverages. And everyone now comes back. You two are taken up on stage. And the music plays. Everyone are joyful. the music stopped. Damn it, it's Chip, it's Rob songs. Anyway, make your way up on stage, and Bernard presents you with this golden necklace. And as you see it, it is a necklace made of gold, and it has the emblem. Maybe you would know. Make a history check. No, you know what you know. You know it's the same symbol that the Sylvanus oak leaf is, or his emblem. And presents it to the both of you. May you share this and hopefully, whatever your days may bring you, it will always stand as a memory of both the tournament and the city and everything here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Everyone starts cheering.
Let's grab it together.
Yes.
And,
Lift it up high in the air.
Everyone starts cheering. You see Fergus and Benson goes, and Fergus kind of just instantly starts walking back down to the keg of beers, and just sits down. Goes. He's a little upset, I think, that he didn't win the tournament.
Oh, really?
A little.
Well, I guess.
I want to identify the necklace just to see if it's.
It is not a magic item, but it is made of gold.
Like solid gold?
It is made of gold.
Like
Deep
solid gold?
It is made of gold. Last time I checked, Identify doesn't give all the material proportions of the object.
Can you add it to your equipment?
It is 24 carat. It weighs 216 kilos.
What's the spell? The inspection spell?
Yeah, Identify.
Identify.
Gold necklace.
So the evening lives on. Everyone sits down, has drinks, parties along, and
Cheers.
everyone is joyful. Of course, I mean Benson comes over to the table, going, "Well, at least he didn't win," and kind of nuts over towards Dom. And say, "I guess we'll have another fight next year, son."
I will get you down next year. I promise you that.
You have
I'm
to-
drinking. And he goes, "Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Have a great night." And he sits back with the adult table, and
You'll have to beat us then again, I guess.
Yes. Oh, I do believe
you
you.
see the same way you saw him earlier. You see him kind of struck as he kind of just moves on.
No
over
one
towards
likes
the table.
what's it called?
Yes.
Gonk, where are you in all of this?
Somewhere.
In a ditch.
You're just out and about drinking a beer. I mean, it's not a big city. But I mean, there's no one forcing you to stay at the
I think
town
I'm-
square, but I would assume that's where you stay
I
because
think I'm
that's-
in the town square, but I'm in the outskirts. Of
Yeah.
I'm
the
getting some,
musicians have once again started playing. Could be joining them.
I'm getting
I
some.
think I'm looking at them like this.
Roasted pork.
Maybe I could have done that better. Maybe I should go get my view.
which you forgot where.
Oh, meat.
Oh, by the meat. Oh, meat. I'm gonna go get some meat.
Sounds good. The evening lives on. Everyone gets more drunk than they were before. Gets more stuffed than they were before. Except for you, because you
I
don't
eat a salad. So
You eat
good
some
to see you
salad
again, buddy.
and drink some
You too,
milk. I don't know what
Next year.
satyrs do.
I think it's just tea.
I'll read up on what
think
satyrs
you
like
should,
eating. and drinking.
I really like wine, but
Also, you
think
notice
you should practice
you
the
notice the
act.
druids have later in the evening joined the party as well. I mean, they're not drinking, but they have joined the they're sitting at one of the other tables. They weren't here earlier, but they have joined in later on.
I think I'm gonna approach him and say, "Well, why are you? You weren't here from the start of this.
Patrolling as always.
Patrolling. Again, why are you always patrolling these forests? Why?
You never know what could happen.
No, but just sometimes just have fun. You're always so serious."
In the back with all the others, I shout, "Cheers to Sylvanas!"
Cheers, Sylvanus.
So that's kind of half the sound that everyone makes.
Miss Sophie!
Miss of it, cheerio. Oh, I need more.
It's more of a situation where the more serious we are, the easier it is for everyone else to
That
have
makes
fun.
sense. Sometimes it's nice because all the other ones have their parents like join in for the festivities, and you've just always been out in
Well,
the
if we
forest.
didn't do this, their parents would have to do it instead of us.
I know. It's just...
Just taking responsibility, son.
Yes, father. Or mother.
Well, they aren't technically your parents.
No,
but,
no, but...
I don't think. I mean, you know you're adopted, right?
Yes.
Something told you along the way.
Dad, why don't you have horns? I feel like I'm on the outside.
Son, you're gonna lose them when you're 42.
42?
40.
Horny too.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna, after that small encounter, just saying bye to them, going to join the guys, and maybe like ask them, hey guys, do you want to go down to the river? Just sit, hang with them.
Love to get out of here.
Yeah.
To the river.
You see, as you leave, as you move down to the south, you see the young kids of the group. Two of them run up to you, Dom, and say, "Thank you so much for teaching us how to fight with swords earlier today."
Hey, remember, those are not toys. Aim for the heart. Let's go,
You
guys.
see the kid just looking down at himself, going.
I don't have.
Okay, we'll do that.
Good one, lad.
And they
And I just struggle. Can I, while he's doing that, can I do like also the prestidigitation of a small like heart symbol and then just make it fly away? Like,
away.
yeah. Just,
Go for the
like,
heart?
Yeah, go for the heart, and then they'll just
Aww.
They start chasing the hound.
exactly. Like,
Good one, lads.
I start chasing the
I grab him like,
Well, but
you're.
Such a wholesome chap you are.
Yes.
You.
let's go to the river.
Yeah.
Let's go. To the
Do you notice that they leave?
No, I bring him. I bring him.
You're being brought.
I've been brought. Okay.
You've got no choice.
What's happening, guys?
Thanks for the
Shh, just follow
If
us.
we zoom out for a second, where do you go down by the bridge? Do you go down by the pier, or do you go
By the
down on
pier.
the little beach
I
area?
think on the little,
the little beach area.
Yeah.
It's next to the ruins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you make your way down, you run with the kids kind of in this direction, and as you make your way down to the water, the kids run up to the ruin. That's, I mean, you all remember it as being the place you would play around
Yeah.
when you were young yourself.
When we were young.
Exactly. And you can hear the music still playing in the town square itself. And you sit down by the water. The waves are, I mean, it's not a wild river by any means. There are waves, obviously.
I think I'm taking my shoes off and actually go out in the river and like freshen up my face because I feel pissy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm drinking.
You're thinking
A
you're
little bit
drinking.
more. I'm sitting down, drinking a bit from my mug.
Sure is good to be back.
Yeah. How was it? It's cool.
Well, it was nice. Well, they taught us things. Yeah.
Are you gonna be all disciplined now?
Yeah. Sure I am. Cheers.
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 Gong, are you okay?
No. I don't feel so good.
No, I'm sorry about that thing again with the mushrooms. I thought they were like.
Oh no, the mushrooms were nice. That was good. I just had so much ale.
Oh yes. That kind of.
Why don't people like my music?
We do. I like it. We got
This
this
huge
huge.
applause.
I'm proud of you,
You're
brother.
people.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Like, you're the biggest folk hero we have right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, people just want to hear my band.
I mean,
Like,
folk
nice
musician.
songs.
Yeah,
That's
folk
all
musician.
right.
There,
folk
like the
musician.
folk hero is the one to the right.
Something else.
I don't want to be a folk hero. I want to
Yes,
be
that's
art.
No,
Um,
I didn't do anything.
people don't get my
Aim for the
art.
heart, right?
No,
for the heart.
we try to. Really do.
But trust me, when we get out into the world, when we get away from here,
Yeah.
your music is gonna be the talk of the town.
Yes, you're
we
gonna
going?
you're gonna be a huge star, Gunk. I'm sure of it.
Did you just call me a star gunk?
No, a star.
Always.
Space gunk.
You're gonna
Like
be
skunk, not a skunk.
you're gonna be big.
You're not a
Gonna be
skunk.
star skunk.
Big in the world, even bigger than now.
Where did you get that carrot from?
Well, I just lie around. I took it from one of the table.
I thought the
Hey,
paths
and
were
you
the other
didn't
way.
destroy anything this
No,
year.
hey,
Good job.
I've kept myself in check.
Yeah,
I told you.
good on you.
Hey, but really impressive work with those youngsters earlier. I saw you.
Thanks.
Yeah. You've actually learned something.
Hey, I've learned several things.
Well,
I've learned.
Not how to drink, eh?
Hey,
Well, he actually did
I'm
drink
not
a
the
lot.
one who
I
puked
think
this
we
time.
weren't the worst.
As you sit down by
No,
the
I
water,
think not.
Belinda, your mother, comes down and says, "Kids, we are heading back here. Dad is not. He's tired. You guys can spend the evening out if you please, but make sure to be back by tomorrow.
Of course. Yeah, of course, Mom.
Thanks.
I hope you had a great evening all, and I will see you tomorrow."
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
And she walks back to
Thanks,
the,
Mrs.
And you can see
Riddlewood.
as she walks back, you can see Fergus is kind of standing up by a wall, and she kind of comes, takes his, like hand over the shoulder, and kind of helps him. Oh, come on, Fergus, it's time for bed.
Careful now, Dad.
Remember the ladder?
Yeah.
You see him kind of trying to turn around, but almost stumbling over his feet as he does, as he's helped home. And Linda can't help. Like, he kind of looks over his shoulder and giggles.
What a
I think we know who won that battle today.
Yes. I'm kind of glad he's not walking on a ladder right now.
Oh yeah.
As you sit down by the river, less and less, the sounds come from the city. More and more people are starting to head home. The music still plays, but it's that type of 4 a.m. on Sam's Bar where there's only that one kid left that really likes to perform, and it's and for some reason it's not gong today. Exactly. For some reason it's not gong.
Is your brother playing?
Well, he could be. I don't know. Or else he's still fetching all those axes people threw in the woods.
True.
You still hear the kids play up by the
He might be in the
ruin.
What type of what season is this? Is this summer?
It's summer.
It's summer.
That is why the party is called
the summer
Little
festival.
Oak Summer Fest.
Got
Of
it.
what season?
Winter.
Do you like? Yeah. Okay.
We could be in Australia where summer is really cold.
Yeah.
It's never cold in Australia. Well, in the mountains.
It's never in
In the
Australia.
mountains.
In the mountains.
That's New Zealand. I went to another place. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
I think I pour out. I have a love letter for a special someone.
You just take that out.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
I read it. I'm thinking about delivering it.
Is that something you're saying to the group?
What you're reading
no.
there,
What are
Gon?
you reading? What's that?
No, it's nothing.
What?
No,
What
it's
is that,
nothing.
Gon? Give
Show
it to
us.
us.
I'm just gonna try to snatch
Tell
it.
us.
No.
Are you gonna
Did
help
you
me?
try to snatch it?
I don't think they succeed if you don't want them to.
No, don't take it.
Come on, then tell us. You can tell us everything. Come on.
Maybe we can help you.
Is it a new song?
We're sharing everything. You
Yeah,
make
sure.
this.
It's a new song. Yeah.
Okay, can we hear the new song?
Yeah.
Sure. The new song is called "This Doesn't Matter to You," so just leave it, bitch.
Whoa.
That's a very long
On.
title. Maybe you should.
What?
Someone
Are you
had a
okay?
big-
I love how this is Emil's new thing of not getting to make names for Alessandra anymore. He gets to do weird song titles now. You get to come up with random song titles now.
And we'll talk about Alessandra at a later
We will.
episode.
Over the course of this campaign, you'll get to know all the previous characters everyone
Yes,
has ever
from
played.
previous campaigns, yeah.
But Gon, what? You've been off like the entire day, also with the song and everything. What's happening?
I think
it's a
it's-
good song though.
It
it's
was
a
a good
good
song, but it was very emotional in a sad way.
It's just a long
Well,
title.
no,
That song.
to be a great artist, you have to get in contact with your emotions.
Well, to be a
And
good
apparently
artist,
the-
you should actually be able to sing your songs. Can we just hear it?
But is it?
Yes, you
guys-
wouldn't understand it. I'm tired.
Guys, lay off him. He's been having a rough night tonight. Just let him,
brother.
But just let him sleep.
It's work in progress, okay?
Can we help you with it then?
You wouldn't understand.
We can try. We're your friends and brother.
Well, have you ever tried? Do you know how it feels when there's like this special someone that you wanna like get to know, but you can't quite tell that special someone? But yeah, it's just sounds stupid,
Is it like when your father has like a new batch of ale and we haven't like tasted it yet?
No,
What?
it's not.
Is it-
not about beer.
Okay, is it about a girl?
What?
A girl? Is it about a girl?
Or a boy.
What?
Or a boy? Not like
Or satire?
or
Maybe it
Because
might
they
be,
are
but-
either. They're their own species.
I don't know. Just leave me alone. I don't know.
Are you sure? We can help. Like, I'm very charming.
Well, you wouldn't know how it feels.
I feel stuff.
Let him be in his inspirational corner right there. It's
Just
like
go to the
desperation.
Do you guys want to
I'm
go
trying
to the
to be
temple
nice.
before, like we did last, like we always do with this? Just go up, see the temple, then go to bed.
Yeah.
You mean the
Sounds-
ruins?
Yeah, the ruins.
That sounds
Go to
like
the temple.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's just a small one.
Let's go.
Small
Let's
piece.
go.
You wanna come, Gung?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do you want to wear the necklace?
Yeah, sure.
You can let me.
Ah, it feels great
on you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
like a winner.
I like really. I feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe it is magical.
Maybe I should just go home to bed then.
No.
Come on, let's go.
As you make your way up the dirt road, you see one of the kids come running down, like back down towards the city.
Is
Is it someone we know?
It's just one of the kids from town.
he looking scared?
He's running fast, and you can't really tell
Okay.
what this is.
Okay.
I try to wave at him over to us.
Does not notice because
Okay.
it's in the middle of the night.
We just keep walking.
Like the kids.
Can you do the dancing lights again? I'm sorry. Because I can't see anything.
Yes.
I
Let's
can
do
do
that.
dancing lights.
How about a
I can
race?
do that.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
both do them.
Yeah,
Let go, do it.
anyone who gets first to the temple is a.
Race you up there.
Okay,
Winner gets the necklace to wear.
Starts
I'm gonna
running.
start and run.
I'm running. The last one there is a loser.
Is it only the two of you now making your own tournament about a necklace you didn't win? Yeah.
They're not getting the necklace.
Okay.
They're not getting
And I'm like running like hell.
into the forest.
I'm running too.
Hey, wait for me.
Make a athletics check, both of you, and you if you want to start sprinting as well.
We're not that drunk anymore, right?
Not like
You're
this.
still drunk, but you're not
disadvantaged drunk.
D-drunk.
Run
I'm
into
not
the
trying to race, but I'm running after them.
Well, then you don't have to roll anything.
17.
13.
13, 17. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh fuck.
Not both of you, only Frederick.
You can have it with advantage because you didn't run as fast as me. Well, that's a 4.
As you make your way up, you look back and you realize that you were the first one up there.
Hey! Hey! Won it! So what necklace do you have?
How the fuck can you run after puking like that?
Well, water gets you to feel better.
Here's the thing, I don't have the necklace. They do. And I'm not even the smart one.
We're just walking.
We just walking the dancing lights around like.
Yeah.
And I'm
Come on up here,
And
guys.
you come up to third. You make your way up, and you are now up by the ruin. In the middle of the night, and there's no light up there.
Well, the dancing lights.
right here.
I'm gonna walk
I'm gonna-
towards the big
I'm gonna put up
staircase.
the dancing lights.
Like, I think I know where it is.
But you have
You do.
Yeah.
You've played around here your entire life.
I actually
just-
don't have dancing
No,
lights.
actually, do I know of like
I have
a
the
way,
scrolls.
like a hidden passage up there that is not
There's
the mainstay?
absolutely nothing hidden about this ruin.
No, but do you know, like, is there a small passage behind something or?
Is there a small passage behind something?
Yes, I think there is.
Okay, then there is. But I think everyone knows about it. If you go.
Yeah. It's just like, can we say it's maybe here, like going up this way, landing here instead of going.
But
up
you already
the
ran
main
all the way
stairs.
around up to the ruin.
Oh, okay, cool.
We did a.
I'm just gonna.
You're all standing by the stairs now.
competition.
I'm gonna just go in the main stairs then.
Yeah.
I'm too. I'm just.
I mean, it's not a massive place at all. It's just rubble.
I'll take the side step.
Third hole on the right.
I will go underground.
Yeah.
I'll step on this stone, revealing the hidden door
And this is for the dragon is.
for the tower that's building up in front of me.
You make your way up to the ruin. Again, you've played around this area your entire life. There is nothing hidden. Maybe some of you have at some point scratched your names into a stone somewhere.
I'm thinking
height.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Something like that.
Look at that.
It's in either way. Either way,
Would you
it's a place.
stop.
Guys. Either way, it's a place that brings you a lot of memories. Of, like good memories.
Can I when I was a kid, I used to make scratch markings of how long I could jump. Can I go back to those?
Sure.
Thank you.
Can
So
I?
it's around here. It's in the bottom.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I try to do the exact same? And use my jump ability?
But he's just walked back to see.
Oh, I just thought
the
you were
marks.
gonna jump.
He's not
Okay,
actually
so-
jumping.
okay.
Well, I'm
mean, you are,
going
yeah.
to them,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I think I
But
can
you
jump
walk
better
walk
now.
with Kevin back. Bason?
I go over here to the edge and look out
Over
of
the
the
water?
view over the water, like I've done
see
so
the-
many times.
You see the river. Calm. It's there's a current obviously, but it's not like a big river rapids type of thing. You can see over on the other side, over the trees, down towards the church and the graveyard down here, and you can kind of see the opening in here by the druid circle. Which runs down in this area. But again, there's nothing about, like everything that is on this map you guys have been to a billion times before, so it's nothing you haven't seen before. But you're standing up there feeling the breeze from the river.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, exactly.
Old times.
Calming down after a active day of, I mean, you've been up early. You apparently did something last night that I don't know what was. If you were at the ruin last night, that's what you said.
Last year.
Oh, last year.
we always do.
Gotcha,
It's a
gotcha.
tradition, guys.
What did you at the ruin?
During
What
the
did you do at the ruin last night?
What happens at the ruins
Stays at the
And we
ruin.
get no.
So
And we get
yeah,
19
I
pints
get
of
by one of
It's a
these,
horn. It's a horn thing.
yeah.
where I have over the years like the graffiti stuff onto you, but the only one who can read it is me because I've used my illusory script. And I start.
How long does that last?
a lifetime.
Yeah, you learn it.
It's just there forever.
I think so until, and the only one who can read it is me until, what is it? Until the spell is dispelled. Or
Is it a concentration spell?
No.
Damn.
You always have messages.
And there's no range?
No.
Well, we've never left.
Well, then it's still
Duration.
there.
Some of
Oh,
us have.
duration.
It's still there.
Duration 10 days.
It's just one big neon sign inside of this room.
He goes every 10 years.
Every time.
Yeah, you know, once a week I just polish it up. So I start polishing my.
I mean, it's not like you're super active anyway, so if that's what you like to do once a week, then that's what you do once a week.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Maybe you drew a portrait of your girlfriend?
Yeah.
For your lonely
Yeah.
But the only one who can see it
Is you. So you're just staring at a rock going, oh.
What
are you
You
They
can.
can't see anything, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
It's something, but you can't.
You can't tell what it is. It's Picasso.
For the lonely autistic soul.
Maybe it's one of those that's actually really ugly, but you think it's pretty.
And we,
But it's not actually a illusory script, it's just not very pretty. But you think it is. Maybe it was one of your drunk nights. You thought you made a spell, but you didn't.
I'm just gonna go up to Gong like, yes, it is a beautiful wall, isn't it?
Sure is.
Imagine what it looked like so many years ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna need some more beer.
You just turned into a valley girl.
Whatever.
I feel like me. I'm like not vegan.
So you sit up by the ruin again. You can almost at this point, since it is during the summer, see the sun start to come out to the east over the city. It's a very beautiful view. Maybe that's really why you've always come up here.
yeah.
For the late night sunrises, or early morning, I should say, sunrises. And you slowly see, I mean, you can't actually see the sun, but you know the light is starting to come up over the city.
Is it dusk or dawn? It's dawn, right?
It's dawn.
Dawn.
Daunting, right?
It's dawn.
Gong.
So
You got a new song there.
you sit up
Dusk or
here,
dawn.
and the city is now grown pretty quiet.
From dusk till gong.
As we can hear. From dawn to dusk. Seek.
Yeah.
If you're gonna jump with me now,
Yeah.
don't you dare use those hoofs.
What should I use my hands?
It's just, I'm a small guy,
Yes.
and you can jump twice my height.
I'm a goat. That
Well-
makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a goat. I don't want you to call me that, but I have.
I didn't.
feet.
I didn't.
You are the
he's a
goat.
goat digger. Wait, what?
He's a goat digger.
He's a goat digger. Way over
We can
there.
do it. I'll probably do it. I'm not gonna lie.
I can go
Are you getting
distance.
It's just nice to have something to fight against. Not to go
Let
or
it
anything.
go. Let it go.
So many goat puns. Are you getting goat feet?
No,
Hey.
just cold. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh well.
Jump.
I'm gonna try and jump.
Jump.
I'm gonna
Do
see
the
if I
same.
can
Make
beat my
a
own,
athletics check.
Jump.
beat my own record.
And you get to make one with advantage.
I can jump.
Go to the distance.
I probably. What was it? Athletics.
Yes.
22.
Not natural 20?
No, sorry, 21. 18.
I'm just
18.
gonna see. I got a 10, and then I can roll a d8 with extra feet.
Holy fuck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a jump effect, like mindful leaps. Whenever you
that
make a
is
long jump,
true.
you can
That's
roll a
awesome.
d8,
So you
add the
roll
number.
10. You roll 10.
And then you just jump like.
What? Mountain temple.
It's like the.
And 18, like, so how much?
You both jump.
It's like you do double jump.
And you jump probably the first, like you see the markings from
Yeah,
when
that's
you've
move.
jumped every year, and
Like in slow
you
motion, it's
beat
like-
your own record by quite a margin. It's actually a pretty good jump, but then man goes flying next to you. And I mean, honestly, it was a good jump for you, but you didn't beat it by much. It's maybe 1 or 2 hooves ahead,
Yeah.
and maybe it's one of those.
Oops.
He's not that far in front of you.
That's the first I've seen you jump.
Give me a stone right now. I'm standing here. Like I'm looking around for
There,
like
it
some
is a
sort
ruin.
of.
There are rocks in it.
Yeah. And I'm just taking that rock and really like trying to make a mark from where my heels are.
Decent jump for a dwarf.
Hey! I just beat my own record.
Well done, Kevin.
Maybe I did learn something.
You are all, despite not having had that much to drink, except for you, pretty drunk, and that drunkenness has, at this point, probably turned to tiredness. And you, I would assume, you do get tired, but I don't want to force any reactions of your tiredness on you.
I'm gonna run a marathon.
I'm gonna be my guest. I'm just hinting that you're getting pretty exhausted.
Yeah, we're going to bed.
All right, guys, should we call it?
Yeah,
Let's call it for
Do
tonight.
you
Should
have
we
more
just-
of that mushroom?
Let's
think you've
come-
had enough?
Maybe we should go home to bed now.
What do you
What's
say?
enough? What is enough?
That
There's
just there is enough.
Why?
Never.
If you have to ask, you've had enough.
Yes.
When is
Exactly.
enough? Why?
Write a song about
You're gonna
it.
take him back.
I'll
Did you try?
take him
Yeah.
Hey
back.
guys,
Come
let's
on,
wait for
try
the
it.
sun.
Not yet.
It's
Guys,
beautiful.
can we just wait?
Right.
Wait for the sun, as we used to do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's just.
Alright, let's
Oh, I
wait
got
for
a
the
great
sun.
idea. Hey. Do you still have that mushroom?
But when the sun is fully
No,
up,
I actually dropped
I'm
it.
going to bed.
No.
Winners
You
have
see
to
the
get their
first
beauty
curse.
sleep, you know?
You sit
Yeah.
around for
You need
another 10-15 minutes as you see the sun slowly starting to crest over the top of the trees. And
I'm kinda
the
disappointed
light of a
because-
new day shines upon you and maybe also reminds you, oh my lord, I should be getting to bed now. Because it is getting
We have
very
to clean
early.
up.
And the thing is, there's never really a thing like a day off
True.
in the life that you're living. It's not like you have... maybe with the exception of the day after Summerfest, because
Yeah,
everyone is pretty exhausted, but there is still a day tomorrow
Right.
where you'll have to do something of...
Cleaning up the place.
Well, I mean, some of you have to clean at
Right.
least.
And I just know that
That's
I'm
not
kind of
me.
disappointed that there are no mushrooms when we're looking at this beautiful sun.
Note
Alright.
taken. Gonk was disappointed.
That's what he took away.
I've written
from
it
this
in my
whole thing.
DM notes, yep,
Hey,
with my illusory script.
I'm
last.
heading
What's
to
my
bed.
last spell shot I used for that?
Gunk disapproved of your decision.
What are you gonna do now when all the goblins attack?
No!
no, my painting. You sit there, of course.
You
Right.
make your way back to the city.
Yeah,
You
I'm
make
heading
your way
back.
down to the
And I'm-
town square
Taking Gonk
and
with me.
the oak. And
Hey, I'm
if you
walking
want to, I mean, you
myself.
can do kind of well, not one last goodbye because that's not what it is, but one last
Hey,
thanks for tonight.
guys, that was a deserved win. I have to say, you were surprisingly good.
Yes, I
Yes,
didn't
don't
exactly
really know what happened at the
No,
end
the
there,
last one.
but luck was with us, I guess.
Really, actually, well done.
They must have been tired.
You did great with the
you,
drinking as
you,
well.
you wore them down for us.
Yeah,
Thank
You
you
know,
for
I
that.
think we might have done that.
I've learned a few things about drinking in the military, so yes. I think
Maybe
I've
next year you can help out as
Yes.
well.
Then I'll sit over.
What? Maybe I did help out. I don't know.
What?
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 What
Did
did you do?
Did you do something? Dog.
Tell us.
You all start heading back to your homes, and
I'm gonna take the druid walkway back to the druid circle.
make sure you followed them back to the city to then
Yeah,
walk back
exactly.
again. That is
Yeah.
very nice of you.
Guys,
You could just have said goodbye.
should we put our names in the tree?
You narrated it.
I narrated it. You wanted to get the
Mine's already
proper.
there.
Someone wants to see the tree.
Makes sense.
Should we etch our names in the tree? Like in the bottom somewhere?
I think I already
Well,
did that.
it's gotta
I
be
think you
somewhere.
did not do that.
I don't think
Let's not do
I
that.
think if there's one thing, I mean, as much as
Yeah.
you're kids, and I think maybe you've tried early in life and learned in a very hard way that is not something. that
Exactly.
you want.
It's raining down on us.
That's bad even for me.
maybe next year.
We should plan
You
something.
all
Thanks for tonight, guys.
Thank
you all make your way
Good
to
night.
your own humble abodes and go to sleep, I assume, with the exception of Kevin. You come home, and as you come home, you see your dad. He's kind of just passed out, passed out in the chair. Like he has that, that like this is dad's chair type of thing. He probably built it, like he carved it himself.
Yeah.
He just sits like this, sleeping. And next to him, you see your mom sitting awake, and go, "Oh, welcome home.
Hi, Mom.
Did you bring Grom with you?
No?
Wasn't he playing by the ruins with you?"
I didn't see him after the eggs competition. What?
She stands up and starts walking. Like, are you sure he wasn't up there with the other kids?
I didn't see him there.
And you can just tell she becomes like instantly nervous. Not, I mean,
he's-
stuff's never really gone wrong, but Grom is not the kid
No,
that
no.
would not come home.
He's just out playing. Of course he is.
I think I should go look just to make sure.
Yeah. Let me help you.
And she puts on, like, she's not ever really like dressed down.
No.
So she's just been sitting and wanting to make sure that you guys get home safe. And she goes out and starts going, Grom? Grom? Starts kind of calling it around the city. And
I go to the ruins, I think.
Yeah.
Going up
directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Grom, and also yelling.
I
his
mean,
name
you've
out.
been there since
Yeah.
there was no one, and there's no, like, he's not there.
Do we
obviously.
hear them calling?
No. You've all gone to bed.
And I don't see him up there, of course, no.
No. But you can make an investigation check.
I'm gonna look for clues. What am I gonna look for?
Just do the investigation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for Grom.
You're gonna look for Grom.
But I think like I'm gonna look after if there's anything that could hint
Makes
to
sense. To where
Yeah.
he's gone.
to him being there.
Yeah.
Link him
Nice,
to the
Grom
place.
gone.
Makes sense.
Eagle vision.
The wrong gunk.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
9.
You look around, and I mean, it's dirt
Grom?
up there, and the
Yeah.
majority of the footsteps are obviously
Yeah.
your own. So you don't really notice
Grom?
anything in particular.
No. Grom! I start walking down to the river actually, but this big bridge here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. But going behind this house maybe? Can we do like that?
No, because I mean, technically you can.
Is that the town hall?
That's the town hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look behind
I
the
should
town
make
hall.
annotations on the other maps that I have of the city as well. Yeah,
Yeah. Looking like and still yelling out.
yeah.
Grom! Grom!
No one's responding.
Okay.
I mean, you can hear your mom also calling his name elsewhere, but no one is responding.
I'm gonna go to my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she as she sees you come walking, says, did you find him? Did you see anything?
I haven't found him yet. Where did you see him last?
Oh, oops.
What's going on?
The map is floating away.
It's all the wide landscape.
What's going on?
What is
No,
this magic?
Where did you see him last?
I mean, he and the kids went up to the ruin to play, and I thought you guys were headed up there like you always do.
No, well, we went to the beach first.
Was there were any of the kids up there when you got up there?
We saw one kid running down,
Who?
but I couldn't see who. Can I think back and see if there's something like...
Make a history check.
3.
Considering the fact that there are very few
children,
different people, and you're in a mental state right now where, you know, like no matter how drunk you are, if something fucks up, you can sometimes focus anyway. You remember it as being Oswin and Linda's son.
Well, we saw Oswin and Linda's son. Let's go to their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you make your way...
I'm still yelling, I think, Grom, Grom!
As you make your way, they live all the way over here. You make your way down.
Yeah.
Still no response whatsoever. And as you come down this way and over the bridge, you're met by both Oswin and Linda walking with the kid, like in hand, up towards, like you actually kind of meet by the bridge.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And they go, has Grom come home?
No, we're looking for him.
Tell us again what it is that happened. And the child goes, they all of a sudden they just fell asleep. But I didn't. They just passed out, and I tried to wake them. I really did, but they wouldn't wake up. And then these.
Who are you talking about? What's his name?
Well, Grom. His name is Andy.
Andy,
the other kid. Well, Grom and the other guys, they just fell asleep. I thought they were just playing around, but it got really scary, so I just started running home instead.
We saw you, but there were none up there. Like, were they in the ruin?
We were just playing around. I don't know what happened.
Or around the ruin?
Well, by the ruin.
I started running back to the ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you start sprinting, so does Oswin and your mom, but I assume you're a little faster than your mother at running.
Yeah.
So you make it back up to the ruin a solid 10-15 seconds before everyone else does.
And I start going around the ruin looking for anything that could hint that children has been here, like clothing or shoes or
There's nothing left.
No.
Like it's not like anyone's left a shirt or shoe or something like that. But as you make your way around, and you again, like before when you were up here, you weren't really looking for anything specific, but now you're very much looking on the ground and you see what looks like footsteps, which you maybe initially thought was just smaller kids.
Yeah.
But it's not really the foot of a shoe. It's more like barefooted but small.
Like bare feet.
Yeah, but they have very, very, would you say thin toes? It's like if you saw claw prints, you know? Like paw prints.
Okay, paw prints.
But it's not paw, it looks like a foot.
Yeah.
But it's, imagine chicken feet.
Okay.
Like the chicken tips, but on a normal foot.
Okay. I'm trying to follow those steps.
You don't manage to see them long, you just see them kind of go map.
Tiny feet.
You see them kind of go up, like you're standing down here.
Yeah.
You see them go up this way out of the map, and that's where the campaign is, because we don't have any more map. You see them kind of go up this way and out.
Okay. My mother is with me?
She is now caught up to you, and the other guys have too.
Okay. There are no signs of these children, but Have you seen these prints before?
Oswin looks down and goes, those... Who would be running around barefooted?
I don't know.
Could it be... Could it...
It's clawed like it's
Yeah,
monster-like,
he's just going,
right?
could it be... Could it be Zeke?
No,
I mean, I've never stared at his feet before.
No, he's got hooves. He's got hooves. But
And Andy, please just try and tell us everything you saw.
where did they lie down? How many of you were playing up here, Andy? Come on.
We were me and we were just four in total. Me, Grom, Dave, and what's her name? Mary.
Mary.
It was just the four of us. We up here all the time.
Fine. Go back to sleep.
That's what they did. I don't want to sleep now.
Where were you playing? Like
Right
tell
here,
me
right
exactly where the 3 children were.
Right here. We were just up the staircase.
I'm like trying to figure out something right where he's pointing.
As you make your way up the staircase, and he's going like, this is where they were, like right down on the ground. Again, there's no resemblance of anyone having been here. It's a ruin. It's made of stone. It's very limited what you can see, especially now that it's in the middle of the night as well. Doesn't exactly help the situation anything.
It's sunrise.
It is sunrise, but it's still pretty dark. It's
Well, we have to know if Dave and Mary are also missing.
Well, we can go ask the parents.
Yes. I take Dave's parents.
As you
run towards-
as you make your way,
And I hope Belinda or
both Dave and Mary's parents live they live in these 2 houses down here.
yeah.
All right.
So I take my royal steed.
No, I'm sleeping.
As you make your way down towards their houses, Andy stops for a second and goes, Wait, I remember something. I think I heard them say something, but I couldn't understand.
As the children.
It could, it's just me remembering
What,
wrong.
no. What did they say?
But it didn't sound like them. It sounded like... No? Try one more. That's the one. No? Well, there were pterodactyls flying down and grabbing them.
And walking away.
The
eagles are coming.
It sounded like...
Agatha.
It just sounded evil. And you can just tell in his eyes, like now, the memory of the sound.
And all 3 of them said that.
No, it didn't sound like it came from them.
From where did it come from? Wow, that was a really strange.
From where did it come from? From where?
Hello, Danes.
From
Here we go. Where did you could hear that?
We are Danes.
In their direction. And as you stand and talk, you kind of make your way down towards where the town square is. You notice Mary's parents walking up, and one of them is walking around with a what do you call it? Like a lantern. Going, have you guys seen Mary? She didn't come home last night. Is she staying with?
Grom is also missing. I think we need to alert the city, or at least. Andy heard something.
And you just see Mary's dad, a human male, older. Just just so you know what you're doing with. He just it shakes him and says, "Where is she? Where is my daughter?"
Like the little, he's
He
shaking
shakes
the little.
the 7-year-old kid. he is
Like, really,
obviously incredibly frustrated and scared now.
I know.
I mean, both of them are. Trying to desperately figure out what happened, and Andy just tells you the same thing, that or tells him the same thing. And
let's go to Bernard. Let's go to Bernard. We need to do something. Like, the children are missing. I saw some claw marks up there. We have to alert someone.
Claw marks. That's animal claw marks.
It looked animalesque.
We
Animalistic, thank you.
We gotta talk to the druids. They would know. They would recognize the animals.
Okay.
If that's something we can go by, we have to go talk to them.
Well, go to Bernard. I'll talk to the druids.
Okay. And he just starts running up, and
I
like,
go to the druids.
You as you run up, you kind of see the door opening, and him gesturing something, but you can't hear what is being said. You run over to the druids. I mean, again, you know this entire area.
What is? I can't remember their names. What are their names?
Oh, the druids' names are
I'm
Zeke.
Zeke. Oh yeah.
And Barinor. Barinor is the
Barinor,
leader.
yeah.
And then you have Alkin and Friss.
Yeah. Barinor!
And Liana.
Barinor! Barinor!
So you just sprint as you run.
No. Well, I'm running. I'm yelling his name when I'm close to
Yeah. As you get over there, you start calling him, and you see him kind of just coming out from in between bushes, like.
Barinor.
What are you doing this early in the morning?
Barinor, some children are missing. We've seen some claw marks. We need help.
As you say claw marks, his eyes just light up and go, show me exactly where it was.
Do I hear this?
You maybe wake up as they leave, because it all goes very fast. It's like, whoa, sounds, what's going on here?
Alright.
And you see Barinor leave with, I guess you would recognize it as being...
I think I'm just gonna instinctively run with him when I see him in this state.
I see Zeke and go over to him. Zeke, did you see anything at the ruins?
No, not at all. What happened?
Rom, Mary, and Dave are missing.
And I just start running after Barinor.
I run after them.
Yeah. As you once again make your way up into the ruins.
It's now midday.
Dwarves are natural sprinters.
It is getting, and we are reaching a point of early morning now. More so than we were before.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Bye. Bye. As you get back up there, Barinor goes, where did you see them?
Well, I point to the claw marks leading from the stair.
And he kind of kneels down.
Yeah.
And
have we gone past Bernard's home?
I think
no, that's the other way around. You
Okay,
came.
cool.
There's the only way to really get to the ruins is over. Is across this little wooden bridge up by the ruins. So you've run up, down, over that way. So then now come back up here.
Okay.
As you make your way back up to the ruin, you show where the marks are and go, and you just see his face kind of. It doesn't get pale because it doesn't.
It's dark.
But he seems very confused, and he as if something doesn't add up.
What
do you see? Yeah.
These
Real-size sheep.
Do you know what it is?
These are, but you can just tell him trying to kind of math it together. They don't belong. These are kobold footprints.
Kobolds.
Have I heard about kobolds?
Yeah, but mainly in tales.
Kobolds?
I think
Are they-
kobolds took them.
What?
And that's where we end today's session.
Fucking God.
Fucking Grom.
Seriously.
That is where we end today's session.
Wow.
Okay, guys, see you. Bye.
Do we then do? Thank you all for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Wait.